know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Challz, TJ, and Flizz, people loving the gents. What a debate opinions of the brothers. Know you love us, cause us talk ish, you live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you step in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. That what? What? Spread the word. Your mic is muted, it said something like that.
That's only when the video's on. Hey, yo.
Yes, sir.
It's the what jigga, what jigga, what jigga. Challz Brown right next to me is.
An artist named Flizz.
Right next to him is.
TJ Soares was popping.
Y'all know what it is. The what show. Listen. We know what y'all here for. We know y'all here for some of that good conversation. Do y'all really understand what it is? If y'all can hear me, make some noise. Let me know that we good and we live. I think we good. I see the chat filling up. Make sure y'all in the comments because this gonna be a wild episode. I might get a little irritated. I'm just gonna let y'all know before we get started. I am really getting sick of your boy Aubrey. I think Aubrey's done in the culture.
That's his name from now on. It's not even the deep. It's not even what?
You're right.
It's not even that. It's Aubrey from now on.
Bring Flizz mic down.
Everybody else is the same.
Like volume wise or
No, just moving back. Flizz was mad loud last week, but he's never loud. We need him loud. The producer of the show said Flizz was too loud. Gang, we are here. I am Challz Brown. Right next to me is Flizz and TJ Soares. We are the What Show. We do this every week on Wednesday nights around 9:30ish, 9-ish, 9:30ish. So when y'all don't see us at 9 o'clock, that means we gathering our drinks. We getting ourselves together, getting our topics together, getting ready. And what we doing, let's get a little cheers real quick for a great show, for a night of success. Here's to everybody watching. If you can cheers with us with water.
Cheers to the Don.
We're gonna have what's in this? This is the Don. This is the Don Julio.
This is that Cucumba.
If you got some Don Julio tonight, rock with us. Listen, gang, it's gonna be a crazy show because I personally got a gripe. I don't think the fellas know. I don't think the fellas know what I'm about to do, but I'm about to excommunicate Drake from hip hop altogether.
That's not his name no more.
Aubrey, we're going back to Aubrey. I think we done with Aubrey. I've had enough conversations about Aubrey to actually say it's a wrap with Aubrey. Aubrey has gone to the feds, gang.
He's not even a CI.
Aubrey went to the feds, gang. Yeah. Aubrey filed a case in federal court against his label.
Wait, I thought he dropped the charges. Wait.
Oh, let me explain. Oh, y'all don't know what's going on?
No.
Nah, not at all.
Okay, see, these guys are grown men. They work for a living. They don't be.
No, but you know what? I was on it today. Like I seen it. I'm like, oh, he dropped the charges. I'm like, oh, all right, bet.
Nah. It was a long day, TJ. It was a long. Let me explain to you so we can get this popping, so everybody out there can see what's going on. It was a long day for Aubrey. They had this all lined up, gang. Listen, your boy Aubrey. They woke up this morning. They pulled. This all happened in the span of like 3 hours, gang.
Yep.
They pulled the petition for discovery from the two labels. He had a petition for discovery. Yep. He wanted all the records from Spotify. He wanted all the records and emails and correspondence from UMG because he was claiming that they were using bots and they were lining up all these different tactics and promotional gimmicks against him so that Kendrick would prevail with the Not Like Us diss record, right? That went on for 2 months. 2 months ago, he filed that petition and put it into the New York City courts, and I believe in Texas as well. Boom. He puts that in. Everybody's debating that he's going to save hip hop. This is what he's here to save the independent artists from the big bad monster of UMG. He's putting it on his back. He's going to take one for the team. He is actually Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman rolled into one, right? He's Aubrey. Da, 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 bam, bam. He's here to save us all. He's going to take one for the team, right? 2 months later, this morning, they pulled that lawsuit. Or was it either last night or this morning? Well, either one. The word broke this morning, whatever. They pulled that petition. So everybody started making videos saying, yo, Drake lost. Da, da, da. He folded. No. Within a couple hours, they applied a new one, a real lawsuit. Not a petition this time. It's a lawsuit. The lawsuit says he's suing his label, UMG, for defamation for letting Kendrick release Not Like Us and call him a pedo. He's suing for harassment because some kind of way, I don't even know what the harassment means. We're going to talk about that, but harassment is in the lawsuit as well. And not only that, he is suing for the illegal usage of the bots to promote it's like a payola scheme that he's accusing them of. It's all in writing. And he claims that TMZ broke the story that none of it is including Kendrick. Kendrick is not in the paperwork. They're saying this is not about Kendrick. This is about UMG playing dirty pool with his label mate, and they're pitting them against each other. This is Aubrey's lawsuit. So I want to have this conversation, gang.
Can I say this again?
Go ahead.
From a fly light-skinned dude like myself,
yeah,
he's acting real light-skinned, bro. I'm saying, like he's out, like, respectfully, his Caucasian side is coming. Like, it's really respectfully. I'm saying this, like, yo, bro, like, what is you doing, like,
yeah,
for real?
Listen. I want to get you guys' opinion because it's a lot going on to unpack. I don't know if y'all need any more information to make an opinion, but it's more to it.
It's sucker shit, though.
It's sucker shit.
Straight sucker shit.
Flizz, and I'm gonna get to the comments. We see all the comments in the chat. We're gonna get to y'all in a minute. Flizz, your first thoughts. Your first thoughts. And I know you're gonna be politically correct. What's your first thoughts when you hear what I just told you about the lawsuit against UMG, Spotify? It's a real lawsuit now. It's not a petition for action.
Mm-hmm. Two thoughts. My first thought is I would have just let it go. But that's from my vantage point. I'm guessing that maybe he knows something more than I know. From my vantage point, I would have just let it go. I would have kept it at the hip hop level. I wouldn't have went corporate. I wouldn't have went legal with anything. I'm gonna eat that. But I'm saying that from my vantage point. Maybe if I was him, I would be like, fuck that. So
he's like a sore loser.
Yeah, I'm like, is this because he lost the battle? Or is this really because he feel like y'all did me dirty, like business-wise? Like, you know what I mean? I would really like to know, like, for real, like, which one is it? Was you done dirty business-wise, or is it because you lost the battle? Or probably a little of both. I mean, let's be honest. One sparked the other. If it did happen, there's a chain reaction. Like, I don't think he would have sued if Kendrick didn't do Not Like Us and destroy shit. Know that? You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's just my take on it. I don't know. I don't claim to be omniscient or nothing. But yo, it feels like that. I mean, it feels like that loss created this, chain reaction created this. Now, the label shouldn't have even allowed that to happen. They did bots. Bots is on, everybody's doing bots. I'm saying all the industry guys are doing bots. We get it, but you got hurt, I think. That's just my opinion.
He's emotional.
That's my opinion.
It's an emotional knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, I would have let that go. To me,
he should have let it go, but he can't let it go, Flizz, because he is a very spoiled, narcissistic person who feels like the world owes him something for some reason, and he can't take this loss without. What he wants to do is stop this whole thing from happening at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl that he claims he turned down 4 times.
Okay.
He wants to. This lawsuit is to scare the NFL. Let's just be honest. The lawsuit is to scare the NFL into stopping Kendrick from performing at the Super Bowl. That's the real bottom line of this, right? So if he can accomplish that, which he won't, the Super Bowl is less than 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
We got 2 playoff games left. Like 2 playoff games in the bye week and then the Super Bowl. Am I bugging out? So yep. He wants them to cave and pull and snatch Kendrick down. It's too late, gang. That's not going to happen. But at the end of the day, this is really his ego's bruised. And now he's what it is I think this dude is so detached. I'm calling Aubrey bubble bath rap right now. I think it's bubble bath rap. And I think he's in his bubble bath with his slipper in his robe.
The old school bubble baths with the pink, the blue, the color joints.
Salt bubble. I mean, soap bubble. What's the little joints you drop? Baths. It's like he's just sex. It's just cool. It's detached from what we got going on in the real world, right? And I think he's been in the bubble bath so
the bath
long.
bombs.
Or the bath bombs.
Bath
bombs.
I couldn't think of it.
That's what it's called. I think he's been in the bubble bath so long that in his mind, suing is the only option. Can't out rap the dude, right? Can't out song the dude making bigger records than you. All the records he dropped 18 joints. None of them hit. He can't even go number 20, let alone number 1, right? So guess what the next option is? Legally. Now he turned into a Nancy. Now he's going to sue the dude. But he's going to try to make it like, no, guys, I'm still hip hop. I'm not suing Kendrick. I'm suing the label. This is for you guys. Like, I'm doing this for Flizz. You're an artist, right? This is for the artist. But the only problem is you're not doing it for the artist, right? Nothing in that lawsuit is for the artist. You're not going to stop them from using bots. You're not going to stop them from using radio promoters and different things. They have 50 years of connections, gang. Nothing's going to stop what they do. This is a machine. They're not going to stop because you level some weird ass allegations. Now, what the real problem is once they start saying defamation, which is hard to prove, you got to prove why he defamed you. So guess what, Flizz? He's saying that he called me a pedophile. Oh yeah, why did he call you a pedophile? Because you like to be around young girls. When this goes, it's not going to go to trial. Flizz, I'm going to be on record. It's not going to trial. This is a smoke and mirrors. But let's imagine for a second it goes to trial. I'm Kendrick's lawyers. You know the first thing I'm going to do is go get them white girls on that YouTube video that was like, we were at Drake's party and we were drinking wine coolers. And all of them was 17 and 16 years old. I'm going to go find them white girls first. That was on the yacht, right? Then I'm going to go find Millie Bobby Brown and get her text messages from her and Drake. That's what I'm going to do because she was a minor and he was damn in his 30s texting her. I'm going to go get that. Then I'm going to go get that model chick that he was in her Instagram DMs, allegedly, when she was underage and then she got of age. Then he started dating her. I'm going to find that chick, right? So I'm going to find all this different evidence and I'm going to say, this is why he called you this. Then I'm going to go and show that Drake told him first to go and use that angle on Taylor Made Freestyle in Tupac's voice. He said, use the angle that I like young girls. You heard it on the Joe Budden podcast. Use that angle, Kendrick. He said it first. He said it to Kendrick on the Taylor Made Freestyle. I'm gonna go and show that in the courtroom. That he the one suggested it first. And then I'm going to go and say, this was a rap battle, which you use vicious words against each other. He struck first. Kendrick said what he said, and like that, all he said was, ain't no big three, it's big me. Drake came with a whole song called Push-Ups, talking about him and his wife and everybody else. So Drake struck the battle first. It was a dozens back and forth, and you lost, right? You were insulting him. He came back and insulted you worse.
Yep.
You didn't like it. So you try to come back again. He outsmarted you. He out-chessmated you because then you dropped Family Matters and 30 minutes later, he dropped his song. Then he dropped another one after that. And the battle was over because nobody was paying attention to you no more. Then you dropped Heart Part 6 and you were like, man, I'm quit. I'm out. You doing too much when you was telling the drop for 17 days straight. So I'm going to put all that evidence in the court. Like he wanted the box, but he couldn't win. He got outboxed. The left was too lefting. The right was too righting. The haymakers was too haymakery, and this dude wasn't ready for it. And he got knocked completely slam out. That's why we're in court today, Your Honor. Then the jury's going to look at him and be like, wow. They're going to be like, did you really try to start a battle with a guy you knew you couldn't beat?
Is Aubrey's rap career over?
Aubrey's rap career done. This is what I'm here to say tonight. I don't know about nobody else in this room.
He said, put him in a body bag, Johnny.
We're not jacking Aubrey as the rapper no more. Aubrey, you can be the singer. You can be the Afro beat guy. You can even be the politician. Whatever you want to be, hip hop, you're done. Your conversation over here is done. We're not jacking it. And yes, I'm speaking for all hip hop. We're not jacking it. You're cooked. You're French fries. We don't want that shit. Whatever you in the studio making, keep that shit. The only people gonna listen to it is them goofy ass fans on Twitter with the blue check marks that keep saying you're winning. that change the narrative every day to try to spin it like you just did some great shit when it's the complete opposite of what you said yesterday. Every single morning it changes. And they just roll with it. They have little meetings and shit and little conference calls. But guess what? Hip hoppers, you're done. We're not even allowed to put you in conversations with rappers no more. We don't even know who wrote the shit, my nigga. So at this point, we're done with Jake in hip hop. You are, what are we going to call him? He could be something else.
Aubrey.
No, I'm not talking about Aubrey. I'm talking about his title. Rapper, we're going to yank that. You're the first rapper in the history of rap to open up a federal case. You're the first one. You're the first one to go to the feds and open up a case on anybody and tell all your business. He dragging in the YouTubers, gang. The YouTubers that that
academic, right?
Reacted. No, not you. Like YouTubers, like, so what YouTubers do when the song comes out, when Flizz song, your song, they react to the song. They react and they go, oh shit. They react to it. Kendrick, but when you react to a song, you have the possibility of your, you know how when we play the music, they strike us with a copyright?
Yeah.
That's what happens. So when you react to a song, they can strike you with a copyright. Kendrick was the first dude to remove that. So all the YouTubers was like, thank God. They was like, Kendrick, you a real one, because dudes will get 150, 250,000 views, 1 million views, and get a copyright strike and can't get paid off the song. So what happens is Kendrick dropped all that, so more YouTubers got paid. And it wasn't like more YouTubers did it. It's just that more of them got paid. So Drake is suing for that. He's saying it allowed them to promote the song even more because YouTubers were able to use it without getting demonetized. So it encouraged them to use it even more.
Got you. All right.
So Drake is saying you that was unfair to me because you had Screwface John and all these other guys reacting and going crazy because there's like videos of all these reactors going crazy. Which the song was fire. So Drake named these guys. He's naming YouTubers now in this lawsuit, saying that they were incentivized with free music to react to this stuff over and over again.
So I suggest that
good business.
Aubrey do a song with 6ix9ine. It'll make sense now. It'll make sense now.
6ix9ine got more street cred than Drake right now. 6ix9ine got more street cred than Drake right now. But the kicker is, gang, when he named Screwface John, who was a very popular reactor, like one of the biggest, it's like 2 or 3 of them that's super huge. He's one of the 2, right? He put on his Twitter today, and this is breaking news. He said, plot twist. I went back and looked at My Family Matters, and they demonetized that too. They let me use it too. So the argument that they only did it for Kendrick will not work in court because he has proof that you did it too. UMG did it for both of you. So your argument is failing. Let's start there. So what we're looking at is a dude spiraling. He's saying they're using bots and he got receipts. But how could you have receipts from an illegal operation? Do you send what you call them joint invoices to dudes that's doing something illegal? Is that how that works, Drake? Where you get these receipts from, gang? Talk to me, my nigga.
He's like, you showed me some dirt.
Make it make sense. But these Drake dudes are on Twitter. They clapping their hands. Stop. Drake beat the label. He beat the label at their own game, did he? He didn't do nothing yet. He filed 1 lawsuit and got no money for it. What we talking about? So the reason that people like me in hip hop, first of all, you don't sue because you lost a hip hop battle. That's right. I'm gonna get to the comments. We're gonna get to all y'all. We're gonna go down all of them. We're gonna get to all of them. We got almost 200 people watching right now.
Smash the like
button. But listen, if you pay attention to this thing, it's really weird because the stuff he's pulling from makes no sense. He's trying to make it like I was at a disadvantage, right? I was at a disadvantage, and somehow they levied Kendrick against me some kind of way, and he's even accusing them of helping Kendrick get the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl that he turned down.
The Super Bowl that he turned down 4 times. He's alleging that UMG helped Kendrick get the Super Bowl.
It don't even make sense right now.
It don't make no sense. But it's a bullshit lawsuit that's going to go nowhere. But his fans think it's going somewhere. Now, from what you heard right now, I'm going to go around the room again. I know y'all thinking it's like some sucker shit, but do it make sense? If you're on a jury, you're like, why am I here?
Yeah.
It's 5 days of freaking, we in for 5 days, 6 days. What are we talking about? Why is it dude here?
Yeah, I don't know. He's tripping though.
You with him, Flizz?
No, I'm saying it's what it sounds like. It sounds like the rapper. I mean, it sounded like he was hurt. At this point, he was hurt. Just let it go, bro. That's what I'm saying. You know me. I'm that dude who's like, I'm cutting my loss and I'm out. I'm not doing all that shit.
Move forward, go on a tour.
You know,
I mean, like,
I'm like, yo, just yeah.
So that's like what it's basically the same shit he was doing to Meek when I mean, like, he was back to back.
Yep.
And no response from Meek, right? It's the same type of thing.
You got this all stems from this battle. This would not have happened if the battle didn't. If he had won, he wouldn't have sued.
In fact,
I'll say that.
If he had won, he wouldn't even been. He'd have been still trolling.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say. And I'm not the type who gonna pick sides like that, But a truth is the truth, bro. Like, if you would have won, Drake, man, I don't think you would have been suing right now. Let it go, man. Like, and another piece of advice. You're still Drake, bro. Hip hop ain't gonna embrace you no more, yeah. But you're still Drake, bro. Go do some shit. Get in the booth and shut the hell up with this lawsuit. Just do what you do, man. Just stop with all this dumb shit. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. Like, we always bring up the Ja Rule situation. It's like, yo, I'll even use MGK. MGK got in his little thing with M. He kept it moving. He hit a whole nother genre. It's like, yo,
I'm gonna just go do some rock and roll.
It's like sometimes you just gotta just be like, let me cut my losses and I'm gonna pivot, or just stop with the bull. You know what I mean? So that's all I want to say about it. Just come on, man. We're all grown here. We're all grown ups, and we're not gonna be a little kid. Sandbox. We're gonna play on it. Yeah, you diss me. You said something mean about me.
That's basically what he's doing.
You know what I mean?
Too.
Like, yo, bro, like at a certain age, you should be used to saying like hurtful stuff, and you should have a thick skin. Like, I'm good.
Fact.
And you know what's crazy is
Chuck, you're disappointed, yo.
I'm disappointed.
You're very disappointed. You can just say,
I'm tired, gang. I'm tired.
Are you still mad at J. Cole?
I'm gonna talk about J. Cole. Yeah, I'm about to do a whole video. Should I forgive J. Cole? But I'm gonna talk about that.
Side note, before, just a 10-second intermission.
Do you think?
I want to say to Marty, the producer of the show, this goddamn cucumber water is the shit.
Cucumber
water.
Yo,
I swear, it's making me want to just pull the cucumber, put a little salt on that bit through and just eat these up. This cucumber water is smacking right now. I just wanted to take that little intermission. Yo, go ahead, bro.
Promote cucumber water.
That shit, yo, I've had a lot of cucumber products because I'm a nerd like that. I'm a fan, but how the hell you get this water so cucumbery? Is that a word, cucumbery? God damn, this is good.
Officer Aubrey.
That's his new name.
What kills me is he's trying to say that he's not naming Kendrick in this lawsuit, as if I can do all of this stuff and it's not going to affect Kendrick. Let's be clear. If you go to court, you're going to have to pull Kendrick to the stand. You yourself are going to have to get on that stand. The lawyers can't fight this for you you can just watch from the TV. You're going to have to be in that court every day. Imagine the memes of this dude in court every day.
Crazy.
You saw Thug in court. Imagine Drake in court every day.
Yep.
Make it make sense, gang. Progressive said UMG's response has been filed. Let me get to these comments. It's kind of crazy down here. Let me see. Let me go back up because I know we missed a bunch.
Uncle Benny was popping.
Warren said Euphoria predicted all of this. That's facts. Uncle Benny in the building. Salute to Uncle Benny. D. Howard in the building.
What's good, Day?
Autumn, salute. We appreciate you being in here. Autumn said, I feel like he's trying to stop Kendrick from performing at the Super Bowl. Not like us at the Super Bowl, like a loser. Drake is a loser, gang. Like, this behavior is mad suspect and mad loser, gang.
When and Not Like Us comes on at the Super Bowl,
if they let him play it, Kendrick might be over the joint.
Even if he plays 10 seconds of the joint and move to the next record.
That's another topic. I'm going to say this. Kendrick has to perform that,
bro.
You think so?
He has to.
I think he has to, because if he doesn't, if he doesn't perform that, I'm going to be like, Kendrick, you whack, bro. That's how I'm going to feel.
The show with them.
Vision this.
He has to perform Not Like Us.
Gang. Washington Commanders.
Oh Lord, there this dude go. Yeah, and the Patriots are gonna be there too,
Washington
right?
Commanders. And you know what? I'm gonna give it. We're gonna see. Let's give it to Mahomes and them again.
Wishful thinking.
The third year.
Try the turkey.
So KC versus Washington is halftime. They start clearing out the stage. Da da da. Boom boom boom. Smoke coming up. Fireworks. And this joint just dropped. Bam bam bam. It's gonna go nuts. Nuts. Everybody in that joint gonna go, yo. And this what this dude is trying to avoid. Old 50, 60, 70-year-old white men dancing like this to not like us. To him being yo, they not like us. Like they like this, dancing to the joint. Little kids like dancing in a circle, like, mommy, daddy, he's a pedophile. Like, yo, it's gonna be crazy. They can't say the P word.
They're gonna be
certain words you can't say.
They're gonna be walking out there. They gonna be getting their walk out there, son.
Yo, Kendrick can't not perform now at this point. At a big event like Super Bowl,
if
he
he
can't
removes certain words.
He has to.
But you know what? Drake's so petty, then he'll go after them after that.
He'll go
After the NFL.
He's gonna go after them for defamation. Defamation, which he can't prove, but he's gonna go after the NFL for the same defamation.
So if that's the case, Ja Rule can go back and sue 50 Cent.
If we get into a whole
Like, you know what I'm
bizarre
saying? Like, what the hell?
world,
Like,
50 Cent got stuff he said last week about Ja Rule, so
Yeah.
he can go now.
like,
Like,
what the hell? Like,
if everybody want to turn to suckers, it is what it is. Taiwan in the building.
What up,
team was
Ty?
popping.
These nuts on the D low. Salute. Courtney said, Courtney 725 said, doesn't he own a streaming service that promotes battle rap? He used to. I don't know if he still does that. That was about 5 years
Drake?
ago. Drake had a streaming. He had a battle company.
I remember he was into
Alright.
battle a lot back. I remember that.
He wasn't a battle rap,
Well, he's
but
not into battling no more.
yes. Ass.
Well, I don't mean song battle. He was at the battle scenes, the arenas a lot.
Now, I know I seen him at a couple of the joints.
Yeah, why is he acting like he's new to this when he was dissing Meek? He wasn't saying this because he
Because he won.
quote, unquote,
Exactly,
won.
because he won. Yeah.
He backed out of the pushing one, which he was able to move away because he came with a couple hits right after that. So it didn't matter. It looked like it was unfazed. Now this was matters.
He's like, here, drop this right now. Make them forget about what happened.
Progressive Gal 73 said, we all know that they told that boy to leave King Kunta alone. They did, but he ain't listening. Besides the lawsuit, I want to know your take on UMG response. UMG gonna say whatever they're gonna say. I think UMG is preparing for a fight because UMG knows there's a lot of money on the table, and they know that this guy is ruining. This guy is damaging their. First of all, they probably countersue him for defamation. I'm dead ass because he's accusing them of being erroneous, heinous. They're using bots and nefarious means.
Yep.
So now they're going to be like, you're damaging our reputation. What we look like to our freaking fans or the people that buy our music. We're looking unfaithful, unlike freaking untruthful. We look like we're liars. So now they're probably coming back with a whole lawsuit. Spotify don't want to pause this because they know we using bots. They're like, we know what we don't want no problem. We don't want none of this out. Like, gang, dead ass. So Spotify is not tripping. They just want this over. But UMG is like, no. But what people don't understand is this is going to be a 3-year fight now. Drake not going to be able to drop a fucking half of 2 bars. UMG just claimed that fight in Irish freestyle. They took it down and claimed it. So he can't even drop a freestyle right now because UMG snatching everything.
So he basically shooting himself in the foot too.
But it's by design because you got to think for the last 9 months, nothing has worked. He knows nothing's working. His big thing is the Party Next Door album, and he probably in the studio like, ooh, damn, I don't know if this joke. He probably like, it's good, but I don't know if it's number 1 good. Like he probably, you know what? Fuck that. Yeah, like yo, the Tata, get the pepper spray. He like, yo, get that. Yo, dang.
He said, Tata, get the pepper spray.
He probably like, yo, set that lawsuit up. We gonna run with it because I ain't gonna be doing nothing for another year and a half anyway. Because I ain't releasing this joint. Like I don't even know what this joint is really gonna do.
Everybody said the same thing. He's the police.
Dead ass gang.
He's
like,
12. Aubrey 12.
I'm disappointed and I'm kind of mad at me and the hip hop community for letting this dude be around this long. Like the DMX told you back in the day, I don't like the way he walk. I'm like, hey, talk that. DMX told us. DMX like, I don't like this motherfucker. Charlamagne said, how you like? What you think about? No, who was it? Was it Angela Yee or Charlamagne?
It was Charlamagne.
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne hated him.
What you think of Drake? He said, I don't like this motherfucker.
Charlamagne always hated Drake.
Charlamagne actually hated him. I think it's a light skin thing.
Always.
Like,
He
like
hated
TJ
that
said.
dude.
I think it's a light. I think he liked it. But Drake, gang, this is what bothers me about
Remember,
this.
I might send bottles to Charlamagne, and he actually sent bottles to Charlamagne.
He did. But you know what I want to say, man? Salute to finish your joke. I want to say this, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed in hip hop. I'm one of them people that and people been on my comments about gatekeepers. I don't want gatekeepers, but I'm starting to feel like we might have to get back to that. We let a dude from Canada, because now he's claiming anti-Semitism. He's accusing Kendrick of anti-Semitism.
Oh, man.
So now it's going way left. It's just not. We let a dude from Canada with no pedigree, with no pen, come into America and basically for 15 years run the rap scene. Clearly didn't deserve it, didn't earn it. He was stealing records. They got at least 30 records that they know this nigga stole for fucking without question. They got 10 ghostwriters at least that have already said, I wrote this, I wrote that, right?
So what does he write? It's everything's questionable.
Right? Everybody wanted, like we was in this joint arguing about his pen. He do got a pen because he writes for other people. He writes for pop stars. What rapper is he writing for?
Well,
Right?
I'll just throw this out there to the world. I don't care that he's from Canada.
I love Canada. I'm about to go to Canada in about like 3 months.
Because the way it sounded like,
No.
you from Canada. I'm like,
But gang, no. Who else ever made it from Canada? Maestro Fresh West.
Tory
Who else
Lanez. Tory Lanez.
made it?
Yeah, Tory Lanez.
First of all, they came up at the same time.
Yeah, but
I give Tory. I like Tory.
So here's what I say about Tory.
Tory Lanez is not.
Hold on, wait.
If Tory did not go to jail, he'd probably be one of the biggest artists.
I think Tory's
Because
nice.
Just think, during his quarantine shit and all of that shit, he was killing them, bro. He was killing them.
He was, but Tory is your
Snow.
favorite. Oh God.
I get Snow.
Oh,
Listen,
no,
listen. Drake was already huge before Tory Lanez. Number
Facts.
Yep.
one.
They had
Tory
beef,
Lanez
remember?
don't. Yeah, because of Tory Lanez. It wasn't because of Drake. It's Tory Lanez. So Tory Lanez came out after Drake. Tory Lanez has not reached the level of Drake in any kind of fantasy fake shape, any shape or fashion.
I agree with that.
Never, not even
Facts,
close.
yeah.
But I mean, not many people are even close to Drake anyway.
Yeah,
But
I was
Tory
gonna say that's a hard
But
thing.
let's do this. Let's say this: A level, B level, C level, D levels, E level. Like Tory Lanez is not. Drake is A level.
Yep.
Tory Lanez ain't even B level. Let's be honest. Tory Lanez is not a B level rapper. So,
as far as skill or like just
no. He can rap, but then he
I was like, he's nasty.
Let's just be honest. A lot of people accuse him of stealing flows.
He admitted to stealing one.
More than one. So we can't prop him up and be like Tory. Like Tory is nice. I'll give him credit. He's nasty, but he's not on a Drake level. So Drake is the only person
that if he didn't go to jail, you don't think he would be a big artist?
Well, how long Tory been out? Tory been out for 10 years before he went to jail.
Yeah.
So how long we need to get this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest. Like how long we need to get this nigga to make it? Like it's 10 years. This dude been like bubbling about the his stuff is beloved on a black Twitter level. Let's just be honest.
I see what you're saying.
It's a black Twitter level.
I understand.
It's a black Twitter. When this shit drops, oh, black Twitter going nuts. But the rest of the world don't know who this nigga is. Not just being honest. So it's not to disrespect. Tory Lanez makes good music. He make good mixtape, but he's not that. He's not that. I don't think Tory Lanez got 5 records, 5 number one. I don't think he got 5 records.
I don't think
he in black Twitter, yeah.
He don't got 5 number ones. He does have a couple, but
I don't think he got 5.
In black Twitter, he got 50 records. But in the world, Tory probably got 3. Right? I'm just being honest. So what I'm saying is Drake is the only person out of Canada to make it. You had Vibes, you had Cardinal Official.
Snow.
You had Snow. You had Cardinal Official. You had Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel from Canada? If I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, he is.
I don't know.
So it's quite a few people from, I might be bugging, don't kill me. But it's quite a few people from outside.
There's a rock group who's from Canada. What's their name?
Yeah, it's nothing like, listen, nothing.
You're talking about hip-hop wise, though, right?
Oh, hip-hop wise, all right.
It's nothing against Canada, right? I love Canada.
Yeah,
I'm about to go to Canada. We
Canada.
might go to Canada for the Kendrick show. We might be up there. If we can get Flizz out, if Flizz go, I'm going. TJ already down.
I'll
My
go.
passport's ready to go, B.
Them tickets kind of high.
And I'm gonna tell y'all Canadian dudes the Canadian dudes that's rocking with Drake. I'm not having it. Don't approach me with nothing. I'm not having it. No, I'm just joking. But listen. So what I'm saying is, we let a Canadian do, which is nothing wrong with Canada. A lot of my favorite entertainers are Canadians. I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of comics are Canadians. A lot of actors. I like a lot of people. It ain't many rappers, but we let a Canadian that was wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi, right, come in the game And we knew what he was doing. TJ, don't lie and say we didn't know he was mimicking niggas. He mimicked Fontaine out the fucking gate. Fontaine from Little Brother, he mimicked this nigga out the fucking gate, and we loved it. So we're not gonna act like he wasn't stealing nigga styles from day goddamn one. But we let that shit happen. I don't know what machine got in the way. It stopped us from getting in this nigga. Like, yo, bro, we wouldn't have let nobody else do that.
Now, once he got the stamp from Weezy,
I think we was kind of like,
Yeah,
yo, this little light-skinned white boy can low-key rap.
And plus, he came out, Weezy was at his height.
Yo, for real,
the whole Young Money movement, like,
right, bro.
Like they was at their height, yo. Know what I mean? And so Wayne's on tour. He's bringing all the Young Money artists all over the world. You know what I'm saying? This, and then he's bringing Drake out. He's bringing Nicki out. All around
That's
the same time.
The cosigns.
That
always
the
happens,
cosigns.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Because remember when take when Death Row took over rap. Anybody associated with Death Row was hot. And then
even artists that we didn't know, even though if we didn't hear of them, and like you might have seen them, or it might have been this person singing on a hook or something like that.
Yep.
But on the West Coast area and all of that shit, they're big.
Yeah.
I mean, just think like they can tour the whole West Coast, go to Texas, come back, and they Gucci. They're eating it.
That's true. Like Young Money was hot, and Nicki Minaj was killing shit on for a good 10 years. There was Nicki Minaj and nobody else in the women's rap game. Let's be real. Like Young Money had the game on clink.
Really
like
was.
Little Wayne and
Little
sad.
That's low key sad. That Nicki was the only one. Like
Nicki's first two albums was alright, bro.
Poor Jean Grey just retired from rap because she just got tired of being like third and fourth fiddle to Nicki. Chicks could not eat. You're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But not to go. Nicki's first two albums was not whack, bro. I'll tell you that, like she did her shit on them albums though. Like she wasn't just some whack chick who was just like, you know, I know a lot of people at that time tried to paint her like that. But now the cosigns are crazy because in the 90s, Def Squad was hot. Everybody was hot. Wu-Tang, everybody was like. So I think rap does have that click mentality. This click is hot. We like them niggas. It's like Young Money. All right, we got like Lil Wayne, Nicki, and Birdman, and all them. And that works. It works for you. Who's the click now?
Let me get to this super chat. Salute to Leonardo Thomas. The 999 super chat. He said that we had an actual hip hop people's court council. Drake would have had the answer to the hip hop community, African American community, LGBTQ community, sexual assault victims. Everyone, homie, is left side to be crucified. Ooh. I think there's a lot.
I feel like we needed some.
Like, yeah, it's a lot. Well, I missed the other one he sent up. Oh no, that was it. So I feel like he's right. I feel like he has a very good point. Salute to Leonardo. I think that this dude kind of skated, but hip hop had become much more open, right? Let's just be honest. We had started trying to be more tolerant. That was a big word when Drake came out. Tolerant, be tolerant, acceptance, which is nothing wrong with that. Flizz, I'm scaring you with those words, these buzzwords.
Why would it scare me?
Tolerance and acceptance.
I'm chilling.
No, because we might think like he gonna go left. I'm not gonna go
left.
No,
I'm just listening, bro.
All right. So I think when he came, Shorty, can we get more of them drinks? The producer.
You gotta start yelling at her like dude from Coming to America. You conscious? You. We know you here. You conscious? Wait, that was him. He was talking. He was talking mad junk, yo.
She got headphones on. She listened to Chris Brown over there.
No, I'm listening to you guys, but it's
to
like
me, baby. That's what you listened to over there.
I was listening to that earlier, but right now I'm listening to you guys, and you guys are on a delay.
Oh, okay. Please give me one of those.
She's in there listening to Tory.
Make him a little strong too, please.
Any man I diss me, I get stumped over. Never scared of the thing, girl. Come
over. Let me get some of these comments. If I was Kendrick, I'd be like, Drake, how much you were willing to pay me to perform? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I got so many comments.
I honestly think that will explode the internet. That would blow the internet in half if that happened, yo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't get all the comments, gang. I wish I could, but I told y'all this day would come, but we couldn't get to all the comments. It's too many comments. But we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all.
I like that one guy. What did homeboy say right there? Autumn the Aries. He said the crowd who performed that joint.
Hell yeah, that's what he
I know.
He can probably just hold the mic. You're right.
Yo.
Just like this, he ain't even gotta say nothing.
That's he has to, yo,
He performed that shit like 10 times.
I'm gonna,
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this. I will put this on record. If for any reason he didn't perform that, people gonna be pissed at him. People gonna roast this man. He has to. He can't not perform that.
Yo, he should just roll up. They should just roll up like the Undertaker should come out with a coffin with the smoke.
Yo, they go, boo! He didn't perform the joint. We don't want to hear none of that other shit. We came here for that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't even know. There's a lot of Kendrick songs out there. Not anymore. There's one. Straight up, there's that one.
I'm a Kendrick head too.
No, I know, but I'm saying that song is that big. He can't not perform it. That's like Hammer performing You Can't Touch This or omitting from a show when he was hot. Hammer had to do You Can't Touch This.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you know what I mean? Everybody got that song you gotta do. I'll be pissed off. I'll go old school. I'll be pissed off if Big Daddy Kane no do ain't no half stepping out of show. Like, you suck.
That's too bad.
But I
You gotta do the dance moves. You gotta do the dance moves.
I
need
feel like
scrap.
Kendrick could do a show without it, but I feel like he could at least play the instrumental if he's not gonna do the words. You know what I mean?
Something it has to be part of the show.
Dr. 3W said Wale is better than Tory. I'm gonna go ahead and disagree. What you think about that, Flizzy? Wale is better than Tory.
I like them both. I like them both, but as a person, I like Tory Lanez. Like I like that charisma of Tory. Like, you know what I mean? And yo, I met both of these cats multiple times. I opened up and shared stages with both of these dudes, and they're both cool ass dudes. I didn't know Wale was so sport minded.
Yeah, because
he loves sports.
I think he played ball or something like that.
I didn't know. He came to, I think it was Jerky's one time, and he was on some. I think he came to that joint. We was spitting there, and he was like talking about at that time. This when the Patriots was hot. He's like, "Yo, won like 40 million championships." Like. But yeah, anyway, but to answer the question, I'm a little bit more toward the Tory guy, you know, but I like them both.
Yeah, man. I'm a little disappointed. I think from now, I don't think this guy will be discussing hip hop seriously anymore. I think he's destroyed his career. Not just with the battle. He could have lived through the battle and made it. What he destroyed his career was every action after the battle. I think not like us, had he just chilled out, you know what I mean? Just chill out.
Accept the fact.
Accept it. Move on. No. Sis in the building. Nicole in the building.
What up, sis?
I think how he just moved on, gang. But no, this dude, he can't stand the memes. He can't stand the conversation that he did not win. And this is a second. He's 0-2 to Meek. No, I don't know. No. He's 1-2. He beat Meek, lost to Pusha,
and lost to Kendrick.
Now, the three people that they said he was scared of, he lost to 2 of them. And the only reason I think Meek lost, like Flizz said before, because Meek's response was trash. Meek rushed it, and I just don't know.
But at the time, too, I think Meek was in a bad place, bro.
Yeah, he caught Meek off guard. Now, I don't want to make excuses for Meek because this is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Meek, he caught Meek. I don't think Meek, you know how you like, say like you the bully, and the dude just, he comes up and he does something so crazy you can't even believe. Like, I can't believe this little punk motherfucker actually did this shit, and everybody's laughing, and you're the butt of the joke, and you're just so confused. And when you look up, he the cool one. He got the girl on his arm. Like, before you look up, he got your milk, he got your lunch, and you're like, yo, what happened, gang? Like, I think Meek was caught off guard, and he just didn't really have a real response because he was so flabbergasted. You know what he thought? He thought that ghostwriting thing was going to win the battle. And in a different era, it would have.
I think he played down to the competition. You know, certain teams will know, I will kill his team, but then they end up losing because they played down.
Like they didn't practice.
But you notice like when he was going against Cassidy, he was in the bag. Because he knew I gotta come with some ish because that man's a bossman.
And he knew that he had to represent Philly because he had to go home.
Yes, So he was training that day, you know what I mean? But with Drake, I think he probably was like, I'll beat this guy, he's soft. Man. Yeah. And they're like, oh shit, I lost.
Exactly. Know? I'm here to say though, on the behalf of hip hop, we are trading in Drake.
Aubrey.
We're trading in Aubrey for Mac Miller. We'll take Mac Miller and we'll give you Drake. Even though Mac Miller not here. I accept Mac Miller over Drake, which is crazy.
That Kids mixtape is still classic. I'm just saying.
Who would have thought we would take Mac Miller over Drake at one point? Go back, rewind 7-8 years ago. taking Mac Miller over Drake sound absolutely crazy. But right now, I'm taking Mac Miller. Give me all his old work. And we got to delete all that Drake bullshit.
Still, you gonna listen to the Mac Miller Donald Trump joint?
What you mean?
That Donald Trump song. The song.
Mac Miller got a Donald Trump song?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
The song was called Donald Trump. It actually smacks though, but
I don't know that song. See, now you tell me.
I've never been in the Mac Miller, so I can't.
Yeah.
Mac Miller got Mac Miller, especially the last joint right when he
just
died.
say he get money like Donald Trump though.
Okay.
I mean, but
at one point we all was like Donald Trump, this Donald Trump. I was explaining to my niece. My niece is Shorty, how old is my niece?
wait, Donald Trump was at the Diddy parties.
My niece is like 13, right? My niece is like 13. And she was flabbergasted that we used to look at Trump as cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
I said he was a New York dude, Manhattan. He was a white Manhattan hustler that was in New York. He was at all the parties. Every celebrity wanted to be around him. Huh? What? Shorty, how old is she?
She yelled something.
She yelled something. But her mind was blown that Trump was looked at. Every rapper had a Trump rhyme.
Yep.
You had a line about Trump. What? Natty.
She's now 16.
Oh, Natty 16. So I was talking to her this weekend, and she was like, you guys really was like fascinated with Donald Trump. I was like, at one point, not necessarily me, but at one point, Trump was the man. He was in Studio 54, all the clubs. Like I said, he was a New Yorker. This dude was a Democrat. This dude was on some real shit. Like he was one of us. He was the man of the people, low key. I mean, he still was whatever.
So
But
he had to deal with the peoples to get all them to get them buildings built.
dead ass. No, to be that powerful in New York, you got to deal with the mob.
You definitely had to deal,
So he had the muscle with
that time.
He had the muscle with the mob and the government. I was like, yo,
Facts.
This dude was doing this. At one point, people was looking at mad respect. So kids look at us like, yo, at one point, this is what y'all. So they're gonna look back at us. They're gonna look back at us with Drake and be like, really? So if hip hop was, they're gonna be mad confused. So if hip hop was started in the projects, like it was the result of gang violence, and they was using it to curb the killing in the streets. How did you let Drake get in? Like they're gonna be mad confused. Like he's from Canada, right? He's like mad soft. They're gonna be yes. Was it Degrassi? Was it in a wheelchair? Yes. He got killed he got shot. Yes. All of that happened. And he was getting ghostwritten. Yes. He was taking people's raps. Yes. It was all that happened. And we still let it for 15 years. We let him run this shit. We let him get on the song with Kanye. Who was it? Kanye, Lil Wayne, Eminem, and Drake. We did that. We gotta eat that, gang. I'm sorry.
No, be careful because I'm willing to bet you the next generation ain't gonna give a fuck. Because I think that's what it has evolved towards. I think you're bringing.
So?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think the next generation is gonna give a damn about ghostwriters and all that. I think that's a care of the past and our generation. And people were really into hip hop. I don't think
good music.
Yeah, the masses, the next generation, probably Gen Z don't give a damn. Look at, I mean, I don't want to sound like that old man.
They got a new one now too. Gen Z is ending. They got a new one.
Well, whatever the new joint, Gen Alpha, whatever. It's like I don't think they're gonna talk like what you just said. I think they're gonna be like, oh, this song is hot. So he didn't write it. Who gives a shit? It's hot.
But Flizz wrote it.
But you
Yeah,
know
they don't
what?
like because right now, what are the kids? This past generation, what are they into? Vibe.
Yeah.
They wasn't about
Everything's
substance.
a vibe, yeah.
They wanted vibe. They didn't care that you was talking some real shit. They was like, no, what's the vibe? I can't vibe to this book. I can't get jiggy with this shit. So I think the next generation is gonna be like, he didn't write it. We're used to it because we grew up on non-writers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's unless the paradigm goes back to like
to that. Yeah.
I'm gonna address that, but let me get to the super chat. Salute to Jay the Reactor, the $4.99 super chat. We appreciate you, Jay.
We appreciate you.
Drake acting like a preschooler who got his food taken. That's a fact.
Yeah, he came to the gym with his basketball. Flizz lives next door, and he don't want to let Flizz hold the basketball until he gets home because he had to go home early.
Just some childish. We revoking any type of stamp. Like we can't have no conversations where he's in the top 5, top 20. We revoking all of them rights. They gone, gang. You don't go to the feds and start a federal case.
He's not Drake no more. It's # Aubrey.
Hashtag
Aubrey.
we not jacking none of that shit. all you Drake fans that's going to surely get in my comments and say this, that, and the third. We don't care what people say. Listen, this is a culture, and no one in this culture has never, ever, and never will again, I hope, go into a federal case talking about this dude called me a name. That's what it boils down to.
Facts.
They spin it all kind of way, but at the end of the day, he called you a name, gang.
So we take Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
I mess with Jack Harlow.
I think Jack Harlow is doing almost a Drake imitation. Am I bugging? Am I making that up?
He's acting now too.
I don't know.
I saw him in a couple things. Jack Harlow can act.
Yeah.
He just acting like a lunchbox. Let me salute Michael Brown in the building.
Mike was good.
Might be the next Mike Brown where you're rolling at.
I think people are waking up to just how delusional Drake stands are. Drake stands are the worst. Y'all don't on Twitter like me. They get me so frustrated, gang. I'll be like, gang, I'm about to join Elizabeth, have a heart attack like fucking Fred Savage. Like, I'm about to join Elizabeth. I'm coming to join. They get me so mad because they come with these things. This morning, first thing in the morning when he dropped the lawsuit, some dude was like, UMG folded, Drake won. I'm like, are you insane? He won nothing. Nothing happened, but they're spinning the narrative. It's crazy, gang. Let me see.
So with
Water
that
and
Eminem
Sunlight.
record,
We would take Mac, Trump, and all. We don't care. I rock with Mac Miller. His album drops this week. They got a new album coming.
Oh, Mac?
That's what Water and Sunlight said.
For real?
His album drops next week, by the way. Salute to Mac Miller.
Oh, damn. I'm going to have to look into that.
Yeah, you're right, V. I never looked at him as cool because I knew his racist history and hated the culture celebrate him. That's true. They've been dropping Trump names since EPMD. Like I want to get rich like Trump.
Yeah.
Raekwon said, I want to get rich like that nigga Trump. So we've been saying Trump, Donald Trump. There's probably, I'm not even gonna exaggerate, probably 150 references in hip hop over the last before this political stuff. There's at least 150 references to get rich like Trump. That is just a fact.
Yep.
It's just a fact.
Yep.
Well,
And it is what it is.
He said Tory battle Jordan Lucas. Yeah, that was a nice little battle, and that was just them being competitive.
Yeah, Tory's nice, but even in that battle, they said you stole that flow. Who did they say he stole that flow when he battled?
Joint is stupid.
They said that he stole that flow from.
He's from New England too. If y'all don't know, no saying.
Cass,
from
right?
my area. He's from my area.
Cassie's flow. That was Cassie's.
Yeah.
I mean, stealing flows is subjective because that might just be how I do rap. You know what I'm saying?
Now the thing about Tory, if you listen to Tory for real, he has like mad different flows.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't stick to one lane. He's just like, no pun intended on that. But
And he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna sing this song. You know what I'm saying?
That's why honestly I started rocking with him. I'm like, yo, I don't get bored when I listen to his stuff. I'm like, oh, he's not one dimensional.
He was entertaining during COVID and shit.
Yep.
That was one of my go-tos. I'm like, oh, I bet. If it's no verses, I'm going to see what's popping with Tory.
You see when your boy gritted teeth? Yeah, I stole your flow in what? Like, oh, snap. I was like, that's different. You never heard nobody ever say in hip hop like, yeah, in what? I took your shit, I stole your flow. Because normally it's like, yo, you get ostracized for stealing flow. He's like, in what? Like, wow, all right. I've never felt like I don't know how to feel about that one. You know? But I like Tory though. I'm not gonna diss him with that.
So watching the Subway for putting mustard on the sandwich. That's the sad
Mustard
part.
on the
These
track,
kids
though.
might think that suing is the way to go in the future. Just imagine 10 years down the line, these kids start suing each other. It's scary, man. I'm just gonna be honest. We got to get this dude out
as
of
far as what? Because I think people sue already.
No, not in hip hop.
All right.
We might sue the label for
He's like,
lost
Challz
royalties.
diss me, I'm assuming. Diss me and shit.
He called me a what? A giraffe licker? Hell no.
Dude sued Game. Dude, what's his name? Dude sued Game, that West Coast cat. That
He sued Game?
Because Game was gonna fight him. What's his name? You know what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
so let's be clear. I think you're
What, the
talking
shit that was
about,
on camera?
Yeah.
You're talking about
Damn, why am I blank right now?
who was
Chuck
that?
D sued DJ Premier.
No. First of all, slow down, Flizz. I get where you're going, but none of these are because of a battle or things that were said.
Check me. Yeah. That's
These
true.
are usually for revenue or profit or like money that wasn't paid. Because MC Shan is allegedly suing Pete Rock on some bullshit right now.
For what?
Over that song that he got. Why don't you wise up, show all the people Pete Rock and Common on their new album they used his lyrics. They paid the publisher, and Shan was like excited about Oh, yo, they paid me my check, da, da, da. And then a couple days later, he's like, yo, I didn't get paid. Shan flipped on him, so he's saying they didn't pay him, but they really paid him. They paid who the publisher is. Shan got paid, but he probably wants more. So now he's dissing Pete Rock like for 3 days straight, and he's talking about suing Pete Rock and all.
Yo, Shan is volatile, bro. I remember when he went in on Nas before. Remember he jumped off the roof with Luke
and didn't apologize 3 days later.
I think Shan is a little bit like, you know.
What Patricia said. Peace, Patricia.
Just saying hi and bye. Get home safe.
Now look, the next one.
Fuck Drake. I'm with you. Fuck bitch ass Drake. Going forward, it's bitch ass Aubrey.
That's a fact. Hashtag bitch ass Aubrey.
His name is officially Laubrey. They changed it to Laubrey. I don't know how you can spin this to being cool, gang. Who can spin this to being cool? Even if you're not a real hip hop head, you still gotta know, okay, I may be a fucking 13-year-old white kid, but I know what a fucking rap battle is. Right?
Facts.
They've had YouTube rap battles since my kids was little. They would be like Abraham Lincoln versus George Washington rap battle. So kids know what a rap battle is. You say mean stuff to another guy, right? No one sues for that shit. I should not explain that to nobody. Why are you suing? You claim to be a battle rapper. It's goofy.
Crazy.
I'll listen to JJ Icefish.
I ain't going there.
JJ Icefish trying to make a comeback.
That's too far for me right there.
Yeah, girl. I just want to get. No, we got to get this song right now. Hold on. We need JJ Icefish.
That's not in your book, Flizz. Flizz don't know them lyrics. You don't know them lyrics?
No, not at all. I know JJ Icefish. I don't know his lyrics. Like, I'm not a fan though.
Something about I can't remember. I'm mad at myself.
There's certain things we can all agree that dude lost a battle, but I'm not gonna jump off the roof and say I'm listening to JJ Icefish before Drake album. I'm not doing that. I'm not going there.
Everybody in the chat, go Google JJ Icefish. You will not be disappointed.
Yo, no, the funny thing is there's certain songs in the annals of history that was so bad, and a few of them jump in my mind. Like I hated
like
that
I
song.
had to listen to this.
Like one of the worst songs to be ever in history is "Gang Banging" by Smokey Robinson.
Oh my god!
And then you got that damn Flavor Flav song that he did with all hold you, squeeze you. What was that? It was horrible.
All Flavor Flav songs.
It was like,
every Flavor Flav song is.
There's certain artists I can't just be like, nah. I don't care what. I'll listen to even a rap I hate before certain songs.
Oh, there it is. Something about your girl. There it is. There it is.
Oh shit!
He made a comeback joint about a year or two ago. Something about your girl. So let me see. That's hilarious. Revolutionary Dragon got a bone to pick with you, Flizzy.
Oh,
don't sell Gen Z so short. Some of us love authenticity over vibes. If anything, the beef woke people up to what the vibe-based music is. Hollow and shallow. And I believe, Flizz, this is what I'm going to say. A lot of young people want to know the truth about stuff. So as these kids, my little grandson, all them little people, when they grow up, they don't want to know the bullshit version.
They're going to do the research.
They're going to want to know Nas, DMX, Jay-Z. They don't want to know fucking Vanilla Ice and fucking, and dare I say it, Hammer. And they don't want to know.
Hey, we ain't going there again.
They don't want to know.
You're going to leave MC Hammer alone.
They're not going to want to hear who sold the most. They're going to be like, what was authentic?
Hammer was authentic.
Authentic, what is the question?
Yo, early Hammer was hip hop. Like it or not.
Hammer, this early Hammer. Something about your girl.
Early Hammer was hip to the hot, bro.
Yo, Hammer gangster. Chuck, Hammer, what you gonna do when you meet Hammer, yo?
I don't got no problem with Hammer. I just
I know.
Shit. I miss mad comments, but I want to shout out some people that was in the building. Jada Reactor is here. Dr. 3W Media, Mind Bullies in the building. Michael Brown in the building. Water and Sunlight. Y'all saw Taiwan was in the building, right?
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah.
Homebody. Prince Zalu was in the building.
What up, Prince?
Jada Reactor.
Iron Will, you said?
Iron Will. Shout out to Iron Will.
Let me see. Black 59 Razor. We had a lot of people in here. Takia Smith. I honestly don't need Not Like Us to play. GNX and his past albums are plenty bangers. I'm just a Kendrick head. I'm just a Kendrick head. I like all that shit. Evan Styles is in the building. Deanna's in the building. Drake's mask has been ripped off. I don't think he
Facts.
knows how to move now. I think he really is spiraling. And Kendrick is just watching. What Kendrick's sitting back with the freaking maniacal, like just watching every day.
Kendrick was in. I think he was in like in London or something for like the fashion joint. You seen that? The fashion joint. He was.
Was he?
Yeah, he was sitting like, you know how they do the They got the runway right here. He was just sitting there chilling, performing one of his songs, sitting in a chair. I just seen that like maybe yesterday or today, either or.
You know what?
I didn't see that.
I want to offer what I think it was a shorty who said that. There's certain artists.
I saw him in the building.
There's certain artists who they can go and do a show, and it don't matter what they do, because certain artists. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can say Jay-Z doesn't. To me, he doesn't have that one song that he has to do. To me, he has a lot of them shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even Nas, even though I would be pissed off, I went to see Nas.
No, there's one song that Jay-Z have to do.
What?
He has to do.
Don't.
Yeah, he has to do that.
Allow me to reintroduce
okay.
myself. My name is
All right.
He has to do
So
that.
I'm like, if I'll be pissed if Nas don't do it. Ain't hard to tell, because that's my song.
Well,
But,
that's a deep cut for
but I get it.
But he has to do that.
But no,
though. I
I
feel
know.
like he
I'm
has
saying
to do that
I don't
too.
think he has to do that. But my favorite song by Nas is "It Ain't Hard to Tell" in Memory Lane. But if he doesn't do that, I still think it's a Nas.
Wait, he
concert.
didn't do Memory Lane when he came here, right?
Oh, he did. He did the whole
Listen,
album. It was the
Nas-
anniversary of the album. He
Oh,
did.
all right,
He
all
did
right.
every song of
Nas will
Illmatic.
give you 2 hours without you even realizing it's been 2 hours. You're like, damn, I've seen
Yep.
Nas more than once.
Yep.
Nas do a 2-hour show and you feel like, damn, it's over already. Like, Nas got so many joints, gang. I'm just
He running through him.
Because when he came with the orchestra, that was the 25th or something 30th anniversary of Illmatic. He did every single song, and then he just started performing his hits.
Did he do it from beginning to end, like in order, or
He didn't do it in order of the album the way I remember it. No, but he did every single song on that album.
What about Ray Dog? Why must I cry? Salute to next recruiting the super chat. $5 super chat. Does J. Cole get a pass now after seeing the aftermath and of the rap beef? No, because the rapper. So I'm literally tomorrow.
I think he's talking to you.
I'm
too.
doing a.
He
I ain't
might
giving
be
no
talking
back,
to him, right?
but I'm gonna do a video tomorrow morning. I'm gonna ask, should I forgive J. Cole now? I'm going to do that video. Maybe I should ask it right now. Should I forgive? Should I forgive TJ? Should I forgive J. Cole?
I think so.
Flizz never.
I've never
understood why.
I totally understand J. Cole's position. I always argued that. He was like, I think he jumped off the roof and was like, nope.
Look what Imperial Stat said. Hell no.
Cole don't get no pass.
Hell no.
pass.
Flizz, what people don't, and I'm gonna tell you something. This is what I'm gonna tell you some shit. Flizz,
Yep.
I went back. This was 2 days ago. I listened to the Big 3 joint. What's the name of that joint? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. That joint, first person shooter.
Yep.
This nigga J. Cole
He was talking his
spitting
shit.
big shit.
He was talking his shit, yo.
My nigga, like this nigga was like, yo, listen. If I pull up the lyrics, you'd be like, this nigga's the greatest rapper in the world. Like, I was like, yo, I was like, this nigga was talking reckless. He was like, well, didn't they fool? Like, I was like, he said all this shit before Kendrick burnt that Big Shit 3 shit to the ground. I got a video coming that Kendrick really removed a fucking term from hip hop. That's never happened. Big 3 is removed from hip hop. Kendrick took that shit, it's gone forever. That shit before Kendrick said, I ain't the Big 3, it's just Big Me. That was a pervasive theme in hip hop. Oh, the Big 3. Who's the Big 3? Niggas was talking about that shit for months.
Yeah.
Who the Big 3 was? Oh, it's the Big 3. Big 3. That nigga Kendrick said, fuck the Big 3. It's just Big Me. And you saw Drake fold like a fucking paper mache fucking rabbit. Crunched his ass up. Ball J. Cole folded quicker than Drake.
It'd be one
Yeah,
thing, but then you
little
fuck him up.
Yeah, man, like the fucking. So I said, this dude really removed the word from hip hop lexicon. That shit don't exist no more. There's no such thing as the Big 3. Kendrick removed that shit. So I was like, bro, you go back and listen, and what people not really remembering too, what they're gonna start remembering is if you go back and listen to First Person Shooter and watch the video, there is a song, and maybe somebody in the comment could tell me the song that Drake plays after. So once Drake and J. Cole finish First Person Shooter, there's a song on after that, which I forgot about. Because I went and watched somebody made a video with all of the disses in a row.
So
they have every song. Huh?
That's in the video?
In the first person shooter video, Drake comes on with another song after. And this nigga's talking reckless as shit. I should play it, but I don't want to get copyright strike. I said, yo, I forgot how reckless this nigga was dissing Kendrick in that. He was dissing Kendrick. He was talking reckless, like crazy reckless. I don't even know the name of the song. Let me check the comments. Maybe somebody tells me.
That's why Kendrick was like, I'm about to destroy
Dog,
everything.
it was so reckless, Kendrick has to respond.
Yeah.
Now that I'm in hindsight, when I watched that first person shoot and then that second part come on, Drake talking so reckless, like nigga, you're trash. Like he clearly talking to Kendrick, clearly, and he said some suspect shit in there about some young females too. I should fuck that. I'm bringing up his lyrics.
Oh, Drake.
Drake said some shit that's really crazy. He said some shit that's really crazy in that fucking song about some young females.
Oh, what's
Yo,
right.
Homebar, is that the girl supposed to get the hoodie?
Hold on, let me
Someone
see.
said I didn't get my hoodie.
Rap snitches telling all their business, sitting according.
Yeah, what's the
MF
address?
Doom. Salute to Stay Blessed with the MF Doom reference. That rap snitches. Listen, MF Doom is a legend, gang. MF Doom is a legend. Yeah, I'm right. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Drake is a rap snitch. We have revoked his license to operate in hip hop. You cannot get it back.
Yo, homebody, yo, we need to know where to send that, bro.
That's for us, right?
I didn't get my hoodie.
You
know
that's
what?
the thing.
Yeah, what's the address? We need the address.
Homebody. My joint, their joint, any of hit of all of us. We just need the address. We'll get it. We'll send it out tomorrow. Dead ass. I was trying to figure out.
Yo, yeah, because I'm waiting. All I have to do is tell my guy, and it'll be shipped to you right there. We just need your address, yo. And
he might have sent it, and I didn't see it because I got mad pages. Don't send it to the weird ass pages. It just say Charles Brown. Don't send it to the CLBMG page. No, I won't be checking the page. Send it to my page, TJ Soares or Travis Flizz
Wiggins.
Yeah. One of them pages.
Or an artist named Flizz.
Right now, see
Imperial
SNL.
had donated what?
Salute
His
to Stay
hoodie
Blessed
after.
for the
Yeah, I just need your. I got you. We were talking about that. I just need your address to send it to you. That's all I need.
SM from on YouTube said, where y'all from? Well, I'm originally from DC, but I live in Rhode Island now. Flizz lives in Rhode Island. TJ lives in Rhode Island. All of
Providence to be exact.
There it is. Yeah, Flizz Imperial had donated his hoodie after he won.
I remember that.
And I used a Grammy as a doorstop. That was a diss to Kendrick on the first person shooter. Yes,
Oh,
he was shitting on Kendrick. Listen, go back. I want everybody to do me a favor. Go back and listen to first person shooter again. This dude Drake is shitting on this nigga the entire fucking song. And Kendrick is a spitter. So he realized what he was doing. He's like, oh, this nigga's taking 50 shots at me. He's shitting on me through the entire song. But they felt invincible. Drake is shitting on him. J. Cole taking light jabs at him. Like, yo, listen, like you da. Go back and listen to first person shooter. They listen to that little song at the end of first person shooter. He's killing him. Inbox me, homebody. Let me see what Imperial stats. But listen.
What's up with the Eminem?
Oh, yo, wait, and real quick, homebody, you gotta inbox me your size. Inbox me the size of your hoodie you want too, and the color you want. All right.
Dead ass. Providence sounds lit. We low key the smallest state.
We're the smallest state, but they get busy over here.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
They get busy over
South
here.
Prov, born and raised, but I rep all Prov.
Let's be honest. Providence got a nice downtown life. It's got a very nice
nightlife too. The nightlife is
yo, and let me tell you
we
something.
got great food out here.
Oh, y'all about to say, yo, the
women,
food here,
the women, everything.
Yo, every like year when you get like the votes for top states or whatever in cities, Providence for food, we have every culture here, and the shit is delicious, bro. And I'm not saying it from here because I eat in other places. Yeah,
like we travel.
I'd be like, yo, this ain't as good as home.
Like food, for real.
You know what I'm saying? We got everything.
From Cape Verdeans to Dominicans,
that's crazy.
To Cambodians to like
Vietnamese, Italian
food.
We got it locked here with food, bro.
Here. Yeah. No, Providence gets busy. Even Rizzi's up here, Rizzi College, art.
Yeah, it's mad cultural.
Yeah, Brown University.
And Hermione from Harry Potter went to Brown University.
Matter of fact, what's Obama's daughter?
Malia or Sasha?
One of them. What's the one that went to Brown?
I don't know.
I don't know. We might be on a delay, so Shorty can hear. Maybe I'm gonna gamble and say it was Malia.
All right, yeah, probably. But yeah, it's popping up here.
Lynch DJ said they tried to lure Bro Kendrick on that first person shooting. No one, like, listen.
Yeah, that's facts too.
Kendrick had to respond because Kendrick was minding his business one day. He's on his phone, just chilling, and then the joke come up, biggest the what? And listen, that first person shooter game,
now that shit go hard.
That shit go hard, nigga. Like, listen. I want to hate that joke, but I'm like, this shit fucking hard. Like, I listened to it yesterday. That shit still hard. Biggest the what? I should play that shit right now, but they gonna copyright me. That shit go hard. So I'm Kendrick. I'm at home out of my business. You in the kitchen cooking the eggs for the babies and all that. It's like, biggest the what?
You cooking breakfast for the family?
Me and Cole, we Spider-Man. We put that shit. Me and Cole, it's big as the Super. It's like, yo, God. It's like, yo, listen. Kendrick mind his business.
Said as big as the Super Bowl. Who's performing at the Super Bowl?
Thank you. So it's like, gang, if I'm Kendrick, I'm like this. I'm minding my business. I told y'all niggas, no, you text me, you say, listen, you know, I'm good. He probably Kendrick text was probably wondering, I'm good. They're like, yo, we got a space on this record. We're gonna see the record. We're gonna send it to Soundwave. Tell them cue it up. Just throw us the verse when you ready. It's called First Person Shooter. Drake, this Cole talking to, because Drake didn't say nothing to him. Drake, this is Cole talking to him. Yo, bro, what's good? He's like, what's good? He respond. He don't respond to a lot of niggas. He respond to J. Cole, what's good? He's like, bro, listen, I'm sitting here with Drizzy, and we've been talking, and yo, listen, y'all just need to just piece it up. Let's just do this. Go. We the big three. Kendrick was reading this shit like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck is this big three? You're like, nigga, we should just do this shit, bro. Listen, we already got the record. We got the beat. I left a space for you. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's that. You know how Drake go twice on there. Yeah. That's where Kendrick supposed to go to second. Dead ass. Kendrick supposed to be where Drake go to second verse. So it's like, I got the joint. He sent it to him. Kendrick was like, delete that shit. Delete that. I'm not even opening that email. Fuck that niggas. Like, fuck. I ain't no big three. Fuck that shit. So he's like, all right. So Drake got the message like, oh, this nigga ain't gonna fuck this nigga. I'm gonna do another verse. He stopped. Biggest the what? So he came with his verse. They dropped the joint. The video cost $1.2 million. They didn't get hype wins, but they did $1.2 million. Bang. Like, The video gotta be a $3 million video. I'm just gonna be honest. Crazy, yeah. It gotta be $3 million. It's messy in the joint. And they didn't play socket and shit like it's crazy. Like everybody, I think Jennifer Lopez in the back. That shit's crazy. So this nigga Kenny at home, you see the video. Biggest the what?
He got the cut khakis and house shoes on.
It's just me. It's me. It's like It's just like, yo. It's like, what this nigga? So Kenny saw this shit like this. I'm not gonna get these niggas right now. My kids in school, summer break, a lot of shit. We got vacation. I'm gonna be in Italy for a little bit. I'm going back to Africa. He got mad shit. He said, when I come back, I'm gonna hit up Metro. We're gonna dog this nigga. Metro's like, shit. Say last nigga, I got an album coming out. You motherfucker with me in the future. We got 2 joints. We're gonna drop one, drop another second half. All these bang. It came back like that. Boom. That was it. The nigga dropped the verse, changed the whole fucking world. But when I look back, he had to respond. He had to respond. They shitting on this nigga the whole song. But we didn't know that. We just regular niggas like, yo, this shit's not. But we didn't realize if I'm him, I realize, oh, these niggas is shitting on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, blah. Let me keep it moving. What we missing, gang?
Everything.
What we missing? Let me see. Try a little bro Kenny. That's a fact. That's why they
on another super chat.
I think there's another one. Let me get my guy Next Recruit. After Drake loses the lawsuit, will he ever have an album with smash records like Scorpion? Is it over for him because of UMG? Drake is over.
Lights out.
Drake is over. Flizz, I want to ask Flizz because Flizzy thought I was crazy last time I said this on the podcast like about a year ago. I said Drake would never go number one. Flizzy thought I was crazy. So now, Flizz, in hindsight, you have a chance to correct history right now. I literally told you Drake would never go number one again. You said, nah, he good. So now you have a chance to correct.
I think I'm still thinking he can be okay. Not in hip hop though.
If he lowers his standards, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
if he lowers his standards, yes.
Someone like a Drake can perpetually be okay until he's old.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's just like that. But so I'm not gonna say he's destroyed. No, the man.
So he just got to go in a different direction.
Yeah, exactly. Drake he's too powerful to be destroyed, but his hip hop life and his hip hop legacy can be. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if Drake just pivots or something, his fan base is that big. Like you said, there's gonna be people dissing this video, dissing us on this video when it's posted. He got fans like that. I'm saying he got a fan base that will sustain him. You know what I mean? He might not go number one, but I don't think he's gonna just be like.
But that's important though. When you idolize that and you prioritize number one, being top of the game, that shit is impossible to overcome. Because like right now, I don't think Jay-Z prioritizes that, or like let's say Nas don't prioritize going number. Nas is not going number one no more.
Yeah, I'm saying,
But Nas just dropped 6 classes in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just dropped 6 fire joints in a row. But it's for us, the culture. Drake is not doing it for the culture.
Drake hasn't been dropping many things for the culture in years. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I think he had a plan B. I think he was like, I'm a rapper, but here's my plan B if shit goes wrong. He now has to reach for plan B. You know what I mean? Drake has to go for plan B right now.
Plan C at this point.
Or plan whatever.
He might have to go back to the grass.
Malia Obama, Flizzy.
Malia, where'd she go?
Malia went to
with the Harvard.
One of them went
then
to
it must be the other one.
One of them went to Brown. We do know
and
that.
She said Sasha graduated from USC.
So yeah,
all right. None of them motherfuckers came here.
They was at Brown, bro. When she was smoking the weed and shit, that was here at Brown.
All right,
I think what people trying to say is their skin is brown.
No,
they didn't go.
They went to Brown University. One of them went to Brown University.
Chance to the Obamas. I voted for Obama because you black. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know nothing about politics.
You know what?
I was like, yeah.
Let's be honest. You can go one place and graduate from another place.
But they didn't go.
That's fact.
Oh shit.
I thought you guys were talking about Drake, so you guys were talking about Drake, so I didn't come up.
TJ may be he may have it. What you say, Shorty?
So
Sasha or Malia?
Yes. No, Malia graduated from Harvard.
Malia graduated from Harvard, according to Adrian and you.
Yeah, and Sasha graduated from shit.
Sasha graduated from USC, so University.
But they wasn't out here going to college.
USC
They took classes out here. One of them took.
Yeah, I thought USC was where.
California. You say where?
USC is California though.
Chicago. Okay.
But they couldn't come over here for courses or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was out here. Yeah, they was out here for something.
Yeah.
That's when she was smoking the weed.
Right.
One of them was smoking the weed, and it was on TMZ and all of that shit. It was Ed Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
He sold her the shit. No.
No, I don't do that stuff anymore. I don't do that anymore. That's not me. That's not my lifestyle anymore.
26 and 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Malia is doing things with she's trying to direct and do films and stuff. So it's pretty cool. She's in the film
Say
festival.
less.
Shout out to you.
Obamas, though.
Salute to Adrian for correcting us. Salute to the Obamas.
Yo, and you should the Obama film. You see this? Recruit us to come perform at an event for you, or come do a podcast with us. That would be the bomb, yo.
He goes to Martha's Vineyard every
All the
month.
time, yeah. They
I'm
got
gonna take my first.
They got a crib over here, something like that.
Well, they go to Martha's Vineyard
Wow.
every
So let's recreate the Inkwell.
Dead
Word.
ass. So this is what it is then. 2 places we gotta be in the next year, or maybe this year or the year after. 1, wherever the Obama's home is at, and 2, Taylor Swift house. Right out here.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift live right now.
Taylor Swift
live right here in Rhode Island. We're gonna go to her crib too.
Martha's Vineyard in August, and Taylor Swift is in Westerly, so we can go there.
Yeah, she got a house
Dead
on
ass.
the beach, yo.
Yeah, she does.
My mistake is thinking he can pick a fight. His mistake is thinking he can pick a fight.
Her boyfriend got my namesake.
Dead ass. Let me see.
Yo, so what's up with this Eminem diss track?
We're gonna talk to this Eminem diss track before we get out of here. J. Cole was always above Drake because he was an MC and better lyricist and storyteller. Drake is disqualified for all discussions for life. He put hip hop at risk.
So I think they're saying that you should let J. Cole slide. That
no. Wait. Hold on. Let me see. That ain't what they saying.
No, but I'm just saying.
They saying I should let J. Cole slide.
Yeah, he out rap Drake. That's what they said.
I don't know about
I seen that.
I ain't read that.
They say he's a better rapper than Drake.
I'm gonna say in the world of hip hop, the world of hip hop, J. Cole is gonna always be held in a higher regard than a Drake.
I don't know, man. Listen, but this is my thing. This is my thing. To us, yes, lyrically. But this is
I'm saying in the realm of hip hop.
My thing with Drake, with J. Cole, he used to big up Drake way too much. He literally called Drake the greatest rapper in the world.
Who did? J. Cole?
J. Cole literally said that. He said the greatest rapper in the world. He said that about Drake. This is about 2 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Maybe he means magnitude.
I used to think he was trolling, and then he went on tour with that nigga. I'm like, he's not trolling. He's really fucking trolling. I thought J. Cole was trolling the industry when he was doing all these songs, and he went and sat down with Lil Pump and all. He's just like, I say, this nigga's trolling. Like I think, because you don't make a song like False Prophets and then go sit down with Lil Pump and all these other dudes. It didn't make no sense to me. I was like,
I think he was trying to understand them.
He was trying to understand it, but it didn't make no sense. You didn't need to. You can't understand these niggas. These motherfuckers can barely read. Their music is ineligible. Like it's like fucking illegible. What you say?
Illegible?
Illegible.
What, ineligible? Which one you trying to
Both
say?
of them. It's ineligible. and
Both of those
illegible.
words he's saying.
Yeah. So I'm like, it didn't make no sense. Like he's trolling, but after years went on, he kept doing these songs, these young people. I'm like, what the fuck? You the substitute teacher? You trying to fuck with these young? I don't understand. But then he went on tour with Drake, called him greatest rapper in the world. He's hugging him. You did most for my career. I was like, yo, what's happening?
You know what? The funny thing about J. Cole and them to someone my age is, I think they're caught in that age gap where they are the gap. Like, you know how Kobe was the bridge from the Jordan Magic era to the LeBron era and Steph Curry. He was that middle. He held it together. But he was the glue. I look at like the J. Cole's in them, like they're no longer the now, but they're just young enough to still be now. You get what I mean? So I think they're kind of bridging two generations where they doing a song with a young cat. It's like, I get it. They're not like, it's not like who.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Because I
seen the interview. Hold on, let me say to TJ. It's not about doing a song with a young cat, but you're doing a song with a trash nigga. But go ahead, Flizz. Go ahead, TJ.
No, you know what's crazy? Because the Locks was doing they was putting, they do their little they do an event in Yonkers every year. Like the young, I think it's the Locks and Friends or something like that.
Yeah.
And they was doing an interview, and the person that was interviewing them saying, "So how do you feel about the new young rappers or whatever?" And they was like, "Nah, we good. Like, we just want to do a song with any of them." She was like, "Nah, we good. I don't think that's gonna happen."
It don't make no sense. Adrian said Sasha started.
By the
at
way, I
University
do got
of
songs
Michigan.
with them guys though. I'm just saying.
Transferred to USC. She went to Michigan. Transferred to USC. Adrian, salute to Adrian. I'm from Ohio. Michigan is our rival to OSU. We were devastated. Yeah, I get it. Let me see about this. Another $10 super chat. Salute the next recruit. All the Drake songs after the battle, the 100 gig songs, features with Camila Cabello, and all that flopped in the charts. That is a fact. All that, everything flopped.
Everything. You said that too.
I say it all the time. He did 18 joints. He whisked some. He even did the Mexican joint. I don't think the Mexican joint even popped. I don't even know, but
might have popped in Mexico.
I'm damn sure. I'm sure that shit popped crazy in Mexico.
I didn't know he had a Mexican song.
Listen, he's with the cartel. The cartel dude.
3 months ago.
They look.
He did a song.
All cartel.
These niggas was really.
Oh, I do remember that.
Listen,
was he even in any scenes with them?
I have nothing bad to say about them. Absolutely nothing.
He wasn't in no scenes with them, right?
Nothing bad. No, he filmed that joint in Toronto.
In the green room in Toronto.
He had a cowboy belt, some boots, and a cowboy hat. Like, I'm Drake. And that joint, it looked like it was seamless. Like he was there. He was not there, gang. I promise you. He was not there with these niggas. These motherfuckers was really cartel. These motherfuckers, I think they had a body in the trunk. Like these niggas was dead ass.
I think they had a body.
They was dead ass cartel. I have nothing bad to say about them motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Would these songs have gone number one if Drake didn't battle Kendrick? They all would have popped.
They would have. They would have.
Because he would have had the machine behind him. Salute the next crew for that. Super chat revolution. J. Cole is a
like I said, he shot himself in the foot, yo.
I feel
all the way around the board.
J. Cole.
Yeah, I agree with that. J. Cole is a kumbaya type of dude.
But you know what though? So it's this YouTuber named Deleted. Deleted blew up in the last, since this battle started. Deleted blew up because his first video, I believe, was about it was either about Drake or J. Cole. But as he blew up, he did a video about J. Cole. And he said, I'm sick of J. Cole. Deleted is like the villain of YouTube. And he breaks down J. Cole's passive-aggressive ways. And after you watch this video, you be like, J. Cole's a fucking asshole. Like, when you watch the video about Deleted, it's like, J. Cole been on some shit since he got in the business. He been petty, manipulative, jealous. Like, watch that shit. Watch that Deleted video about J. Cole. I'm dead ass.
No, I believe all that.
And you realize, this nigga been on some light skin shit since fucking Workout fucking playing. Like, what's the name of that song called? Workout, right?
Workout, yeah.
That's the Paul Abdul
the
joint,
reason why he let Nas down.
Yeah, it's like, gang, this dude broke it down from that. It's like J. Cole been petty and fucking he'll say something and then take it back. He's been doing that his whole career. He'll diss you and then make it like he did it. Not even apologize. He'll be like, he'll make it like low key fall back and change. Like it's like he been doing that. He been doing that to dudes for years. And it's like, we never pieced it because we always thought J. Cole is peaceful. Like, no, he's just hippie. No, this dude is mad vindictive. He mad like he don't like dudes to be over him.
He just wants to ride his bike in peace.
Gang,
bro.
listen, I'm telling you, go watch that deleted. It's called the dude's name deleted, and it says I think it's called I Can't Stand J. Cole or I'm sick of J. Cole, some shit like that. By the end of that video, you'd be like, this nigga J. Cole's a fucking piece of shit. Like gang, I'm dead ass. I watched that joke like, damn, this is why I've been like funny about this dude forever. Like dead ass.
So you ain't gonna let him slide then, Chuck, huh?
I don't know. I'm going
You
to
on the fence?
I'm going to see. Let me see. Adrian said in previous I said cold, passive aggressive ass. He is. I'm cool with deleted, but he has Kanye stance who hates Cole and is biased. That's true.
Say that again. He has Kanye stans who hate Cole.
I'm
Kanye
cool with
dropping
deleted,
music?
but he has
clips,
Kanye stans who hates Cole and is biased as fuck. That's so.
Right.
Adrian might be a J. Cole fan. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna let y'all hold this. I got to get up out of here. Give him something. Tell him something, gang.
Because he's like, oh, that's all I needed to hear. That's all I need to hear. Okay, promo.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Nah, go ahead.
I'm gonna just put my fork in this situation here. J. Cole, he might just be that asshole that everybody's talking about. But I don't put my faith in people like that though. You know what I mean? That's why like you know the term, if you don't expect shit, you never get disappointed.
So it's like don't meet your heroes type shit.
Yeah, don't meet you. It's like I think all these dudes is assholes. Like I think Kendrick is an asshole. I think Drake is an asshole. All of them are assholes though. So I can
pride,
like
is it more pride than anything though? You think?
Ego, all that shit. Yo, all these rappers have it. And remember last few weeks, I'm like, don't get it twisted. All these rappers are sensitive.
So you never met no cool rap, like no rapper that's cool. We did mad shows, bro.
No, I mean I met a lot of rappers who I think are cool, but everybody has some asshole in them.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
that's everybody in the world though.
Yeah. People might think I'm an asshole. You know what I mean? But I think like these cats, yo, once you get to that ego level, bro,
the money and everything.
Yeah, it's like you got some asshole. We was talking about if I hit the Powerball, oh, there's gonna be some asshole in me, yo. I'm gonna be insufferable if I hit the fucking Powerball. Like, what do you want? Shut up, bitch. Smack you with money and shit.
He's like, go shopping.
You know what I mean? But nah, just to let y'all, to be real with y'all all out there. What camera am I looking at? This one. Am I looking at the camera? Yeah, yo. Everybody's assholes out there. All of them don't. But yo, if you don't like the music, do what you gotta do. And I'm putting my fork in that situation. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you. What I'm saying? I feel you. I mean, it is what it is. It's just like, yo, at the end of the day, it's like what you're saying, like, don't meet your heroes type shit. I mean, like, we only know the image that they put out on TV. Like, dog, would you think that you would ever hear his Puff being gangster? Or Puff doing wild ass shit? Like, you always just thought of him dancing. Take that. Pause, no Diddy. But no saying, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
funny thing about that, yo.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. You just know what's put out to the public.
There was this comedian. She's like this white lady. She's funny as shit though. She's up and coming. I've been seeing her a lot of like. She's kind of like becoming viral on TikTok. She's doing what Matt Rife did. Mm-hmm. You know, right? She's like the female Matt Rife, and she was going in on Biggie. Like, I mean, she was hilarious. Like, she's thinking like, you hear all these rappers talk all this stuff, and she's like, I'm starting to think they all like on
the bullshit,
on a homosexual time. Oh. She was like, and she bringing up Biggie lyrics, like she's like this comedian. I can't remember her name. A white girl comedian. She's up and coming. She's funny, yo. She's like the female Matt Rife type shit. And she was like, yo, they talk all this stuff. Then she brought up Biggie's lines, going through them, how like, and she goes, you know,
I know a lot of comedians. I wish I knew who you were talking about.
She's up and coming. She's not like famous like that yet, but I think she will be in a year.
Okay.
But I'm like, we all put like these little images on people. Here's what they make me feel like. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, for instance, there's no thing that, dudes can cry or whatever, right? I never thought I'd see like DMX, rest in peace, breaking down on TV, and he really broke down because he had such a gangster hard
But you know what?
brick image. But crying's cool, don't get me wrong. But it's like there's certain people I never in my life thought I'd see him cry like that.
Because you just look at him as being so tough. Right?
Jim Jones, he cried. I'm like, I never thought I'd see Jim Jones cry.
But
you know what I mean?
They say Jim Jones is mad emotional too, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like they're human too, bro.
That's my point.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Like,
I'm saying,
they're
so
human.
don't expect anything from these people, bro.
I was told this from a rapper that I met. Bro, we do the same shit y'all do. If we ain't on TV, we cooling with the homies, bullshitting, smoking bullshit, whatever it may be, shopping, all of it. They do the same shit
they
we
human.
do.
They
human, bro. They go through the same shit we do. They lose family members. They do. I mean, it's it's the same shit. You know what I mean? So
I want to address that comment in the comments before I move on to the next. We're gonna talk about Eminem right now, but
the ego in hip hop.
Shawnee said, "I thought ego was a part of hip hop. It is a part of hip
yeah.
hop. That's true, but at the same time, too much is bad, and not enough is not good. So if you got
between,
at one point, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Jay fan, but at one point, Jay-Z had too much ego. At one point, KRS-One is an example of ego gone out wild. Like I can't even tell you. I used to be the biggest KRS fan. I made a promise back in the 80, 89, 90. I said I will always buy a KRS-One album. As long as his man make albums 50 years, I will always buy his album. And after a while, it started to wane out because his ego got so out of control that he thought he was bigger than hip. To me, my opinion, KRS thought he was bigger than hip hop. And I remember the day that I realized I was like, KRS think he's bigger than hip hop. There was this it was I don't know if y'all can help me out with it. It was the first pay-per-view hip hop event. It was pay-per-view. And they had Lil Wayne on it, a bunch of artists on there. I can't remember what the hell I was watching, but I paid for it. The first pay-per-view hip-hop event, it might have been some type of battle or something. And they had KRS-One perform at the battle. He had just dropped the song called That's Not Hot, right? This song, and I was like, I can't wait to hear this song. It's KRS, da-da-da. Lil Wayne, everybody. At this point, the future of hip-hop was already moved.
It was already moving.
It was Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was huge. The Hot Boys, Cashapp, they was running shit. The No Limit was running shit. And KRS-One came out at that pay-per-view event, brand new song, and the joint was called That's Not Hot. Right?
He was dissing everybody.
And it sounded like, to me, if you were a lyricist, it sounded like he was dissing everybody in there. It sounded like he was dissing Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys, Cashapp, and I was like, come on, Chris, you don't do this. Like, don't do this, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Wayne was in the front row, like, showing him mad love, like, yo, go, Chris, go there. And he's like, that's not hot. All you do is talk a lot. That's not hot. I remember like it was yesterday, and I'm like, that nigga's ego is out of control. Now he's not willing to move forward with the way hip hop is moving. Now he's trying to take it backwards and diss these guys that's coming up. And I get what you're saying, but that's not how to do this. Just make a hot record. You ain't got to try to diss these young niggas coming up. You ain't got to try to point to them and say they not hot. I'm hot. Da, da, da. I thought that was really whack. I don't remember what the pay-per-view was. Somebody maybe in the comments
so basically he was just coming like he's dissing the next generation coming up.
Low key. In my opinion,
I don't think
he was low key dissing, and I know he would say that wasn't it, but he was low key. These dudes is called the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Lil Wayne they was coming up, they was big, and KRS got a song called That's Not Hot. All you do is talk a lot. You won't get no work on the block. You don't know these dudes. You don't know what they doing in life. So I thought it was kind of cool.
They come from New Orleans. That's
yeah.
Crazy
From that point, I was like, KRS kind of out of touch with this hip hop thing. Just move forward with it, and he never really, to me, gained his level in that joint. So I feel like we talking about ego, and I feel like some guys' ego is the reason they're not here. I guess we can name probably 10 rappers who ego got them out of this business.
So it's like you can be humble, but you can't be too humble.
You can be humble, but
you
can be humble, can't be too humble, and you can be cocky, but you can't be too cocky.
Can you name any rappers besides J. Cole who you would think is too humble?
Too humble?
Yeah, who can any? And I'm trying to think. I can't think of any rappers in history who's too humble.
I don't know.
PM Dawn.
Okay, too humble.
Oh shit!
No, I'm trying to think. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
We're gonna get out of here in a minute, but yeah, I too humble is wild. Like shit, humble. Like we don't talk about humble niggas. Like you know what I'm saying? Arrested Development, like speech from Arrested Development, or like humble rapper. Like how many niggas is humble? Like just be honest. Like humble.
Like the ones that I'm saying, ones that fall into the category of you say you can't have too much ego, but you can't be too humble either. I'm trying to think what
they get forgotten.
What rappers were too humble?
They get forgotten. I think Q-Tip is too humble.
I don't think so, because I remember reading an article with him wanting to fight Rex in Effect,
No, slow down. You saying that wrong.
or something like that.
Nope.
I heard a wild
They
story.
jumped him or some
I heard a
shit.
wild story about
They
Q-Tip.
jumped him,
They
yeah.
did jump him. Yeah.
Q-Tip got
And he said
beat.
it ain't squash yet.
He shouldn't, but Q-Tip his hearing been messed up.
And then the
Q-Tip got
Tupac
jumped for
situation
some
at the
shit that
Source
Fife
Awards, too.
said.
Yeah, I
Q-Tip
remember
got
that.
jumped for a line that Fife was like Rex in effect. He dissed Rex with everybody, every hip hop.
He
man.
said strictly hardcore tracks, not a New Jack Swing.
Yeah.
That didn't even a Rex in effect's diss, but they took it because their music was New Jack Swing because Teddy Riley was New Jack Swing. He was making their music.
Yep.
Their music was New Jack Swing. They took it as a diss. They saw Tribe in the club. They approached him. Q-Tip, Fife wasn't even there.
Yep.
He wasn't even around. They beat up Q-Tip, jumped Q-Tip on some suck ass shit. He should want to get them niggas. And I heard niggas was gonna go to war, and Q-Tip was like, no, because Q-Tip gets love in the fucking hood. He's from fucking Queens.
Yep.
The niggas ready to
That's
kill
what
these
I
niggas.
think he's an ego guy too. I don't look
People
at
say
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip is ego, but with his music. But I'm talking about ego in the world, walking around with their chest out. I don't think Q-Tip is like that.
Oh, I see. I
Ego is
was
different.
doing the whole shit.
Yeah, ego is different. Like Pac had his chest out.
Yeah.
Q-Tip didn't walk around like that.
Yep.
So I would say like
Oh, in that case, I can name a lot.
it's a lot of rappers that don't.
All right.
that-
If you mean like that, I can name mad rappers who don't walk off their chest out. Then yeah, PM Dawn definitely won. Then with the Freedom.
Oh, that's a good one. Paula T said Andre 3000 is humble, and he's better than most. Andre 3000 might be the catalyst. He might most be the most humble, and probably better than like
He
you
said,
said.
I can out rap you, but God bless you.
Andre is
God
the
bless you.
humblest rapper.
I was gonna say, don't nobody better say nothing bad about Andre 3000.
No, Ahmad, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm gonna say you wrong, Ahmad. He don't act like he's too big for rapping. He just don't want to rap. It's two different things. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna make it like Andre. I'm too big for rapping. This nigga
He
playing
just
the
don't
flute.
want to rap.
He's spiritually, he's in tune with the universe. The universe is energy. Energy can't be destroyed.
He's like, I'm
Energy
gonna just play my
falls into
food
different things. If
and
Flizz
walk,
died
walk in the
tomorrow,
grass with no
he'll turn
socks
into a
on.
wave of water or something. But Andre is not egotistical. He understands this thing on a molecular level is a different thing. So it's not that he thinks he's too big for rapping. Side dog in the building.
Common don't be acting humble. Common about this shit.
Let me see this. It said Common be acting too humble sometimes.
You think?
Common acts humble.
Yeah, Common. I don't
Common
get.
acts humble.
Yeah.
I like Common. Common's my guy.
I think Common is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
yeah,
bro.
definitely.
He's from Chicago, bro. Don't
Common
forget about
famously
that.
said, "I might get up with some bitches to see what I can get out of them." Like Common is not like I understand. Common is humble. Let's just be honest. Common's humble, but he ain't. Let's don't go crazy.
He ain't no sucker.
Common ain't no man. I have some more, son. Like he's not like yo. Listen, Common's about that life too. Like Common, like listen. Common's a Chicago dude. Let's be honest. Let me see what we got in here. I don't think gospel rappers are too humble. But we in there, a whole different conversation. Andre act like he too big for rapping. Homebody, I disagree. Andre don't act like he's too big for rapping. That
I
man
just don't think he
wanna
just
play-
don't want to rap no more.
He don't want to rap.
Yeah,
He
I forgot what show was it? The Grammys. It was like one of those shows, those award shows, and he was like for the 1,000th time.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
and I'm
Hey,
like,
hey,
he's
yeah.
tired. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, no, Andre, I'm forever in Andre's debt. I feel like Outkast literally saved my life, to be honest.
Word.
Tina Plummer the building. Salute with the $50
oh shit.
That's
the
what up.
super
Salute.
chat. This is truly a sad time for hip hop. Drake is a snitch and a bitch. Love this channel. Keep up the good work. Dead ass.
Salute.
Listen, Drake is a snitch. Drake is a bitch. And Drake
Damn.
is done. Like, listen, I'm done with Drake. Like me right now.
That's crazy. It's what he's doing is real crazy, bro.
He went
Oh,
over
no,
up a
crazy.
federal
Look.
case. We need to honestly, as hip hoppers, as black people, as people in hip hop, we need to understand this dude sat down with lawyers and opened up a federal RICO case. No one has ever done this bullshit. He's getting cooked on Twitter, but he needs to be excommunicated from hip hop. I'm just gonna be honest, like what they do in religion, they excommunicate you. Drake should not be allowed to do hip hop no more. He's gonna get his big shows. He's gonna get his Vegas, freaking yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, we're coming. This one,
Right there.
salute to Tina Plum. I appreciate. She's a member too. Salute to Tina Plum. I appreciate you.
Yes,
Let
definitely.
me see. Believe me, hear him speak on the past about his Outkast days make me think otherwise. Acting like rapping is for little kids. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Ahmad, I know what you're saying.
Because I feel like he has stuff to rap about too. Like why? Like I mean, you got shit to rap about. Whatever. Like you can go in the studio, whatever. We're grown. You can make grown folk music, and everybody's still gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, I think Andre 3000.
I just think he's just fed up with doing hip hop.
I think he's set such a high standard for himself that he wants to be careful to not just rap when he's
About
not
anything.
inspired. I don't know that for a fact.
That might
but
be right too.
I'm like Andre 3000 has been such an inspiration in the rap world to me. I'm not gonna talk for nobody else. That man's like delivery, his wordplay, his wording, his vocabulary, his way he put things together. I've been inspired by this man for like 20 years, bro. And I think if he's not inspired, he don't want to like disappoint. I've never been disappointed by him.
You don't think that he's recorded music over the years?
No, I mean he might have.
Oh, no, I don't feel like this is good enough to put out.
Yeah, I think he's holding himself to a standard that's just like, because I think he could just go to the studio and rap right now. I think anybody can who can rap. If you have any,
He doesn't want to just rap.
that's my point. He don't want to. I don't think.
Any
You know what I mean?
good rapper, me, you, Flizz. If someone said, "I'm gonna give you 30 minutes to write a song," we could, me, you, and TJ, we could say it with a piece of paper. We could give them 16 to 30 minutes. We could just write anything. Paul, the cat, fat, whack. We can do this all day. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we can do this all day. It's easy. But he wants to be like, I want to say something. Da 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 da.
Some out of this world type shit.
I'm laughing at your man right there.
What did he say?
Yo, I think was that Ahmad who said that? I think that's something funny, yo. He's
Let me
like,
get to it. He said, "Rap the damn alphabet."
yeah, right. He
No,
said, "Give me no goddamn blue."
We're not doing no.
I just want to hear the bars.
Slander in here. We're not doing.
You don't think there's mad unreleased Outkast records?
Yes.
That's relevant right now.
Yes, but I think this guy is a true art. First of all, you gotta understand Andre. I watched a couple of things on Andre. I watched a documentary on Outkast and on Andre. Andre is an empath. He deeply feels stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe he's overthinking a lot of stuff.
That's my next thing.
I think he's overthinking a lot of stuff. I think he's a perfectionist, like Kanye. I think he really is feeling like he has nothing to say, and when he says it, he'll give you a dope ass verse because like the verse he did on Kanye's joint, and he did a couple other. His verses are always he'll give you the verse that fits the moment and the mood. But I think a whole album, you gotta think they were getting a lot of scrutiny. They were getting a lot of scrutiny when the last couple of joints dropped. What was the joint? Speaker Box, which was classic.
Oh, the Love Below and the Speaker Box. Yeah.
After that, they did Idlewild. Am I bugging out?
Yep.
The movie and all that. Yeah.
I was one of the people criticizing Idlewild.
I was rocking that joint.
I was criticizing Idlewild. They did a whole movie with a soundtrack and everything, and they had people criticizing. And Andre was like, "Yo, listen, this is stuff I find I want," because Andre couldn't act.
Yeah, because they basically just trying to do stuff creative as an artist.
His acting was trash.
Hold up, when he played Dabu in that movie, I was like, "Shit!" Hold up.
Yo, matter of fact, that shit's on
Yeah,
Tubi.
don't give me no damn gun.
That's just on Tubi right now.
Now, him and Four Brothers, that Four Brothers,
Oh,
is a
yeah,
classic.
yeah.
Definitely.
It's a classic. But he probably felt like, yo, these dudes gonna criticize me no matter what. Because Andre, we loved his singing, but he could not sing. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
We love that's an oxymoron. We love his singing, but he couldn't sing.
It's like me. I can't sing, but
So imagine,
Flizz.
Flizz, would you take that? You're like, yo, they love my singing, they love my music, but they saying I can't sing. Well, which is better? To me, it's better to say they love it anyway.
Yeah.
But to him, he's like, they saying I can't sing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like Jennifer Lopez. People love her song, but she can't fucking sing. This is a fucking fact. So it's like people like she gonna take it like they saying I can't sing. So instead of focusing on we love it, he gonna focus on the criticism. You know what I mean? Love Below, I can play that right now from beginning to end. I know every single song on the Love Below. Right? So it's like I hope that you're the one. If not, you are the prototype. We'll tiptoe to the sun and do the things I know you like. I think I'm in love again. Like, listen, I sound like JJ Icefish, but listen, we love Dre, but he's taking it like they don't fucking get it. They don't get me. So Dre said he struggled to make the Love Below. He struggled.
You think it was because he's being too hard, like being too
He's
hard
being
on
too
himself?
harsh on himself.
Like you're like
He's
and the
overthinking.
overthinking.
He's anxious. He's like he's doing too. He's just overthinking the whole thing. So therefore, that's a person who anxiety is taking control of him. So he probably got. I'm gonna be honest. Drake probably got 50 joints. He could probably do 10 albums right now.
He's saying Drake, Andre 3000, because it sounds like he's saying Drake, but he's saying Andre 3000.
Andre 3000. Let me see what Homebody said.
I think that they probably got mad music.
Green Light 20 years
I
old.
feel like he's probably still recording music and just not finding what he's like. You know, like those records are so at a high standard where it's like, damn, I can never record nothing better than that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of actually just putting out the music, you have a fan base. You have people that's gonna love what you do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And just put out the music. Like if Jay-Z drops an album tomorrow, that's just gonna sell.
It's gonna go sell and it's gonna go nuts. But it's gonna get very scrutinized.
Yeah.
It's gonna get very. It's going to have a lot of people saying, "Oh, they're gonna."
You're not gonna get.
They go bar for bar. It's weird. It's just weird.
But you're never gonna get the same person. Like, I mean, those first albums, those first couple of albums that are like those class. You know, you're not gonna get that. That dude coming from the projects or that dude coming from the dungeon in Atlanta. You're not gonna get that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes done traveled the world 4,000 times. They done went to fucking wherever and ate some different type of food that we can't.
He
even
went
pronounce.
to pizza just to get some pizza.
Like shit like that. Like I mean? Jay-Z, yeah. So it's like when you get that type of money, you just do shit just because you can do shit.
I just might learn to speak Mandarin.
Yeah,
all this game that I'm handling.
Yeah.
Like I mean, so it's like you're not gonna get that same vibe. It's like motherfuckers grow, motherfuckers become men, and I mean, so it's like,
you know what I was killing some young people with the other day. So it was funny because a friend of mine who works with me, he has a BMW. So every time I see a BMW, I sing that Jay-Z line, and mad some teenage boys. I'm like, I've been hopping out the BM with your BMs. Yeah. Take her to places you can't go with your per diem, screaming carpe diem until I'm a dead poet. That's Robbie Williams shit. I deserve a Golden Globe, bitch. And they were like, why do you keep saying that? I'm like, that 4-bar stanza is crazy. Yeah. But anyway, as I digress.
So listen, we as promised. First of all, I want to salute to Shawnee. She said,
yes.
Thank you for this show, hanging out with black people. Heals my soul. It heals my soul too. Yeah. This is what we do every week. We talk about black shit. You might have catch us on the night when we start talking about black movies. We ain't done that in a while. But listen, we got one more thing. Speaking of white rappers, we promised in the title that we would talk about Eminem's music being leaked.
I didn't hear it though. I gotta find it.
I didn't hear it. I will listen to it though.
Listen, Eminem music. He said, "Do y'all think that Nas going to drop this year?" No.
Yes.
You think so?
I do. I think Nas is on a roll and he's addicted.
If he don't drop this year, he's gonna drop. I think if he does drop this year, it's gonna be towards the end of the year.
Yeah, there's a whole 12 months. We just started. I don't think Knox, that's my son's name. I don't think Nas is gonna go a whole 12 months and not drop some shit. That's just how I feel. He dropped 3 albums in 2 days. I'm saying.
So right now, there has been a rash of Eminem drops. Eminem has a couple. Let me see some. Because I want to get this story right, and I'm a little tipsy to make sure I want to get this right. Because I actually have a video that I'm about to drop in the morning that I already discovered that talk. But Eminem had dropped. He didn't drop this song. He had made a Ja Rule diss. A Ja Rule and a Suge Knight diss. Let me see if I can find this on this site, because this is the site I saw it on. But I want to read to you guys what the hell happened, because I don't want to try to be riffing it from my mental. But Eminem Smack You. He made a song back in the day that he did not release. It's called Smack You, and it's against Ja Rule and Suge Knight. Eminem's diss track Smack You, aimed at both Suge Knight and Ja Rule, has leaked online. The song, which appears to date from the mid-2000s during the height of the 50 Cent feud with Ja Rule. See, 50 Cent, Eminem was rocking with Ja Rule. So, sees Eminem eviscerate the former Murder Inc. star and Death Row Records co-founder. He pointedly blames Suge for the deaths of Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. The Detroit native adds, if only the late great Mr. Christopher Wallace could talk, he would tell you himself that Suge did it. So it's a whole lot of stuff. I'm going to, they removed it right there. But I think I have a copy. I want to play this and see what y'all think. I want to play a little bit of this Eminem because Eminem and them are pissed. Somebody's leaking all his shit, and his man Fred, I think his name is Fred Wreck.
I'm confused on that too. Like
he said that he's gonna, when they catch the dude leaking these Eminem songs, they're gonna bust him up. He said they're gonna do street justice on him.
Hands and feet.
Now imagine hands and feet. Now imagine. I'm imagining Eminem and them don't have nothing that connects to the internet with their music on it. So I don't know how a person could leak this stuff unless you were the engineer or you're somehow close to Eminem. So it can't be too many people. Yeah. I'm sure Dr. Dre and Eminem's hard drives are not internet connecting. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they have stuff in the studio that cannot be, you can't just hack it.
You got to remember, he recorded this in the CD era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to think somebody burnt a copy.
From that era could have.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, that was the CD era.
Too,
let me play this.
Let me get a copy of that before I leave.
Or even like I've seen engineers do this where it's like, I'm gonna burn a copy for the car. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna.
How it sounds like
it could be sitting around. Like, oh, I got the Eminem this from 2003.
Okay, so I'm going to play this track.
We're about to get struck.
Yeah, we might. No, but it can't be struck as a leak. So
I don't know why they take it off that site.
What site?
The site you just on. They took it down.
Yeah, they did take it down.
So I'm like, you about to get struck.
Eminem's like, yo, take that shit down.
Yeah, I'm sure he's wiping the internet of that shit. Yo, every few years, Eminem got something from his past leaking now. It's like, yo, he must be tired of that shit.
Yeah, I'm going to play this song. Eminem, dissing Ja Rule. I think it go hard, but I'm gonna play it. Let you guys decide. Let me see something.
Oh man, yeah.
You know what music? Crazy carnival shit.
Open my dog, motherfuckers know. Speed of the shit I ever wrote. It's all lost up in the studio, getting blows. To the truest shit I ever spoke. It's all lost. Open my true motherfuckers know. Speed the realest shit I ever wrote. It's all lost up in the studio, getting blows. To the truest shit I ever spoke. Come on, I'm holding her responsible. The cookie monster of rap won't give Haley back an Oscar. They lost her to Ja Rule's ass. We forgot an Oscar's a statue of a naked man. He told her if she goes to take it back, that'll break her hand. But that's okay, baby. Let's leave this faggot alone. Let him have it. Next year, daddy will bring you home 2 more. And remember that pretty little dress that you wore to his show to match his when we saw him perform?
Yeah.
Well, we gon' send that to his son.
You mean his son is a girl?
No, but he likes to dress like one. And I think he's got a daughter too. But we ain't gotta talk about his dirty ass little kids like he did to you. Cause we don't need to stoop to Ja Rule's level. Cause if we do, then that would mean that we'd only be 1'2". Then we'd be as tall as the statue we shoved up his ass. And then who knows, he might have room to fit us up there too. Alright, Binky, it's time for you to go upstairs, boo. Give daddy kisses. Then you fucking slut, where are you? Comfort Haley to bed, I'll be finished with this shit in a minute. Just in time for you to make the last call at fucking Skinny's. Haley's calling us up now, punk, since you brought her up. Let's talk about her. Trump, you already called her a slut. Bitch, don't you ever question how we bring our daughter up. You don't even raise your kids, you're waddling Donald Duck. Fat ass bitch of a wife who lives in McDonald's does. You stay in LA, trying to poly with all the bloods, begging Suge to get him to follow you to all the clubs. But you're too dumb to see that your publishing's all he wants. Thinking you friends till he gets it, and you're the next rapper sitting on the passenger side of that Benz that gets hit again. And LAPD will be saying, who did this shit again? No one who did it, but still nobody admits it. But if I get killed for this shit, I know who did it. Y'all ain't gotta go to limits to solve it. Just expect a visit from 40 to 55. Those on your steps, ready, set to let the shots go pop. Tell him who shot you. I'm holding Suge responsible for the deaths of the 2 greatest rappers to ever grace the face of this planet. If only the late, great Mr. Christopher Wallace could talk, he could tell you himself. I'm holding Suge responsible for the death of Ja Rule or anyone else down with the road. In the immortal words of Pac, speaking for me and any other rapper next to get shot. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose swear to God, you gotta be retarded. You regarded the hardest working artist since Pac. Stop, no you're not. Oh my God, knock it off, jog it off. It's jock. You spoken to doctor, that's vodka. That ain't y'all talking. Dre, give me the word, I'll sock him. Fuck is the problem? Let's get to the root. Herb's brother ain't the only one shooting himself in the foot. To say that they jumped out of a window and hit the pavement off the Empire State Building would be an understatement. It'd be an understatement to say that they made a fatal fucking mistake. For fuck's sake, what did you just take? Let me get some of whatever you're on to be where you at. Cause you gotta be a fucking moron to even do that. Roll it up, smoking and throwing a freaking durag. John, you got outlaw on your form to see the new tat. You gotta be seeing something we don't see. Let us know if you know something we don't, please. Cause I just don't see the vision. You ain't even our division. You might even fucking die and it ain't even our decision. You made a deal with the devil who's giving you his permission to imitate a legend. We all love so much we miss him. And now the shit's just getting disgusting. Cause it's sickening cause we see it. But no one says a fucking thing. We just pretend that it doesn't exist. But it does and it's been itching and just eating at me so fucking much. And it just getting to the point you might as well go to shore. The some position. Drop to your fucking knees and just suck his fucking dick and get it over with. Your reign is over with and you know this shit. You just don't want no one notices that Jonesy shit ain't even entertaining. You're crying, your voice is straining like you're dying. But look in the sky, it ain't even raining. Come out of the rain. Thug motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. It's all lost up in the studio, getting blowed to the truest shit I ever smoke. It's all lost up in my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. It's all lost up in the studio, getting blowed to the truest shit I ever spoke. It's all lost. Gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. And it probably will.
Stupid, I'm gonna make.
That's the whole joint. I think
It sounds like M in that era.
Yeah,
it does sound like
It sounds like that era of M.
2004 Eminem.
I could tell he wrote that right after the song with because he referenced what Ja Rule said about his daughter and his ex-girl.
Yeah. That was on one of those mixtapes.
It was a diss. Ja Rule said he said your mother's a drug addict and Kim is a known slut. So what do you think Hallie's gonna be when she grows up?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he addressed that. So I know when he wrote that in retaliation too. But yeah, it sounded like Eminem, who was pissed off at them at that time. All Eminem's disses sounded like that. That scared him. You know, that was his cadence then. I mean,
Salute to Michelle Williams in the building. I salute to Michelle.
Salute.
Yeah, salute.
But you know, M gets a bad rap because they always try to say he won't diss nobody other than white female pop stars.
Who said that?
No, that's the rap that they try to say. You only diss females. He has dissed quite a few people, but it's not. But this is the thing with Eminem, and I'm gonna say this at the risk of whatever, right? Eminem doesn't have to diss most lyricists because most lyricists respect them, right?
I got you.
It ain't 95% of hip hop writers and lyricists respect Eminem, so they don't diss him. So he doesn't have to defend his shit from a lot of dudes. He gonna get slack from Insane Clown Posse. What's the dude from the white boy from LA? What's the dude he was beefing
LA?
He used to run with Ice-T. I'm bugging out. I'm losing.
I don't know.
You know who this guy.
Well, not Kid Rock though.
Oh, he did have a problem with Kid Rock too.
He had a problem with Kid Rock.
Yeah, so a lot of white guys gonna diss him, but black lyricists who really got the pen and paper, they don't diss Eminem. They respect the game because they understand he does hundreds of different flows, and he does a lot of creative stuff writing. Like a lot of people don't understand that a lot of your favorite rappers used to co-sign Eminem. They'd be like, yo, you got to see the white boy. Back when Eminem was coming up and he was doing his thing on the battle circuit, or he was just doing performances, I believe it was Raz Kass who was telling people like, yo, you got to see this white boy. You got to see him. Like it was a lot of people that you respect was respecting him. But
what about Game?
People don't understand that. But Game is bipolar like that.
Yeah.
Game is a spitter.
But put it like
Everlast,
this:
that's the one.
Game came into
Everlast from LA.
Game came into
Everlast had an issue with
the
Eminem.
G Unit situation already knowing that once he got hot, he was gonna go at 50. That was already.
You believe
leaked.
that?
No, that was already leaked, bro. That was his plan.
That's wild.
Like
Someone
at
put-
the height of G Unit, you start dissing everything. Like, I mean,
Haley's
like,
Revenge Part 2.
yeah, Haley's Revenge. I remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Cannabis and him had a little back and forth.
Yep.
So somebody's leaking these joints and
But by the way, there was something I just seen too. Game just some that shit was hard.
what do you do? That freestyle when he's
They're all in the studio. I seen the footage. They
I
was
seen
on
that.
that shit.
I didn't
That
see
shit's
that. I
hard.
saw him do a
That shit go
freestyle
hard.
on like
Pause. But
somebody's
yeah, that shit go
podcast.
crazy, yo.
Game always goes hard. I would never take that away from Game, but he
Even his last
anger.
album, that last album he did with Hit Boy.
It was a double CD, right?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Oh, yo, that album was
That-
bang.
It was
that
the
shit was
only
tough.
thing was trash.
That shit was tough.
Was the Eminem diss?
Yeah. And then
The only thing was trash.
I don't think I don't know what happened. Some didn't get cleared. Was it the NBA YoungBoy or was it the Nipsey?
So what
joint?
happened
Some
was-
didn't get cleared.
Eminem, he got a verse from YoungBoy, but YoungBoy was charging 100 grand.
or 100 some shit like
Something
yeah.
like no, it was either 100 grand or 300, whatever it was. Game was like, I'm not even gonna make that back off your verse. Like he was like, I'm not gonna pay him, but he had got the verse, he was gonna put it on, but then YoungBoy said, I charged this and that. So Game was like, I'm not paying that.
Yep.
Cannabis and Everlast gave him a run for his money. Yeah, but Cannabis didn't.
I don't know about all that.
Cannabis ain't have enough
Wait.
muscle to back that up.
Cannabis,
say?
I would listen to those Cannabis disses. I was a little disappointed.
MGK gave him a run because he was a fan. MGK
Yeah.
is a fan. That's why I was really impressed with MGK's this, but MGK was a hurt fan, to be honest. And MGK really regrets doing that. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just
Before we slide, what do you think about the Jim Jones and Cam situation?
we're gonna talk about that in 2 minutes. Everlast. Ja Rule wasn't
I wish
considered
they,
whack.
I wish they fix the situation.
You know, every so often it seemed like Dipset members have this fracturing.
With Cam,
Every 3 years.
Yeah, Dipset has this fracturing with itself. So I don't know. I think see, ego. I think that's a prime example of a clique full of egos,
A lot of egos.
and they just saying shit, and I gotta say something because he said something. I gotta address him now because he said something tough. I'm gonna be tough back at him.
Talk about that.
And it's like, you know, when you were boys and you like that at some point and you all came up together, you know each other's flaws. You know, you can say a lot of shit and put a lot of dirt out there.
but I feel like you shouldn't know.
I'm the same way. Like, let it go.
And I feel like Cam, he hasn't been really, you know what I'm saying, rapping or whatever, like putting out albums, I would say. Now, because we know we still got it, but it's like, if you think about it, Jim been carrying that Dipset name for years. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Dipset brand.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And as he got older, he got better rapping.
Who?
Jim.
He did. No, right now, Jim is making the best rap of his career.
Best.
The last 5 years, Jim has been making better music. But what I don't like is how Jim comes back every couple years with a problem with Cameron.
That goes back to him being emotional.
He is emotional.
You know what I mean?
Did
And I respect Jim. I fucks with Jim.
Did you watch Cam response?
Yeah. I seen it all.
He said that Jim was the muscle, and Jim learned how to rap from Mace. And Jim not from Harlem. Jim is from another area, whatever.
Now they say he grew up in the Bronx, but he moved to Harlem, I guess, when he was maybe 12, 13 years old or whatever.
Jim just made a response.
Some shit like that. Yeah, he did. I seen that too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, basically, if it's like I want to say this correctly too. So it's like somebody that grew up that was in the Ville and then moved to the other side of town, right? But they became
the other side.
They became men, like growing up men and going like, as you know what I'm saying, street shit.
Right.
Like you 13, you start stepping off the porch, you know what I'm saying? You start going through all the drama with them.
Right.
Even though you grew.
Your life experiences are on that side.
But everything like that you went through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything that he really, that's how you look at it. Like he's 13, 14. So everything that he came up was in Hollywood.
Now, what do you think about Cameron saying that he was like, we didn't even go to Joe Mo's house like that? He was inviting us to his house. We like, why are we going to his house? Like, it was like he was like the side dude. Like he was like trying to get in with them, and they just let him in as the muscle. But he wasn't like down with them like that.
Nah, because they was already popping. They was.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, that's what I'm
children out
saying.
of
When you
corn
come
shit.
up and you see things like that, you know too much you know too much personal stuff on the people, and then when you have that breakup, it sounds ugly like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like I thought we was about to get a Dipset reunion tour, like the Dipset D Block, tour. That was all supposed to go on, but the way that the verses went, the promoters got scared because of how I wouldn't say aggressive, but the things that was happening on stage.
Mm-hmm. But it was all Dipset doing it though. Like Dipset was Challz, Cam, and Jim were instigating everything that got aggressive. It was not the locks. Everything that got overly, he snatched his bandana off. Yeah. Like everything that Dipset did and agitated the situation. It was not the locks. The locks was performing. They was rehearsing every day.
Killing them.
They rehearse all the time though. So they're together all the time. When you go, I've been to the D Block studio. I'm saying them niggas got the studio. All of them got their own studios in a big ass building, but they're always together. You know what I'm saying? As a group.
Before I get to that Jim Jones comment, I want to get to this super chat.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're always together as a group. Yeah, they're on the road together all the time. They're brothers. You know what I'm saying? They got that's what I was getting at, Flizz. They even got the fucking gym in there. The gym is, you know what I'm saying? It's D Block. Nigga, they got the gym. It looks like the fucking jail shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But it's like they're brothers. Like they really, you never hear nothing crazy about them.
Never. No.
And they'll probably keep it in the house.
Even if there is something, they keep it in house. That's how you're supposed to keep it.
And Dipset don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we shouldn't know about their inner things. Like we should just be like, oh, all right, shit, they on the road again. Even if they fight before they go on stage, we don't know if they had to fight backstage. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it needs to be that shit.
I've never heard of a beef with that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, these dudes again, so much money. Like, how would you fuck? Like, basically, they fucking up the money.
Mm-hmm. Let me
just think of a Dipset tour would go crazy.
So I can move forward. Lemon character and Baby Lemon jumping in the air to do a high five. Salute, Shawnee. There it is. I want to get to this comment over here. We appreciate you with the $5 super chat. Homebody said Jim Jones, Cam, Challz are all rappers who didn't have longevity. They probably all have the same credit score. What the?
Hold on. Say that again.
Whoa.
He said Jim Jones, Cam, Challz are all rappers who didn't have longevity and probably all have the same credit score.
I'm not longevity.
They had. I think they right now they're still relevant. I think they still get. They still do.
That's why I said I think if they didn't have no issues, they would be doing what the Locks is doing. The Locks is still touring.
And but you know what's crazy? Since the allhiphop.com days, which I'm talking 03, 05, Dipset has been having issues. Yeah. And we're still doing this to this day. I don't know if it's a ploy. I don't know if this is just how these Harlem dudes activate. I don't know what it is, but we're still having disagreements with Jim Jones. They got videos that are 15 years, 16 years old.
And they're using them clips right now.
Where they're using these clips of these dudes beefing. It's been ongoing. I don't know why we're still doing this. They all got to be pushing 50. They all in their late 40s. And they're still, we probably get another beef in 3 years. Cameron's doing the best of his career right now with this It Is What It Is podcast. And here Jim Jones comes. And you know who's at the catalyst? Ain't this over 50 Cent? Ain't 50 in the middle of this whole thing? 50 is the reason now that we got this problem.
Now, hold up. But Kim asked the question, though.
What is it?
He asked 50 the question about
him performing at that show.
Bringing Jim Jones to that show. Know what I mean? So, who's for? Like, it ain't, I don't really say putting on nobody. But he's going to answer the question, though.
It's 50. It's 50 is the center of it all. You can't, like, when these beefs, now Cam and Jim Jones are at each other's throat. And 50 is in the middle of it, just the Birdman hand rub, watching it. Mace got the popcorn. It's the same thing all over again. We're going to get out of here, gang. Let me see what Adrian said. Eminem is the only one I think can give Kendrick an entertaining battle. Kendrick would never battle Eminem, and Eminem would never battle Kendrick. When Kendrick came to record,
I think it's a lot of respect.
When Kendrick came to record Eminem was like, you got to write this rhyme in front of me. He said to make sure Kendrick wasn't doing no ghostwriting shit. He made Kendrick write the rhyme in front of him, and Kendrick wrote it in front of him, and he was like, "Yo, this dude is for real." That's how he gained his respect. Once dudes gain respect in hip hop, 99% of the time, once you gain a dude respect lyrically, you never lose it. That's why Eminem rarely ever no spitters go at Eminem. No real spitters go at Eminem. And the black spitters that talk about Eminem, they always talk about he's one of their favorites. Even the baby's like he's a big baby has no reason to say anything good about Eminem. And the baby, not Lil Baby, the baby says Eminem is one of the greatest rappers he's ever seen. He admires Eminem because he knows the techniques that Eminem employs with this hip hop stuff.
Jordan Lucas says the same thing.
And Jordan Lucas.
He does say the same thing.
Let me see what we got down here. Eminem got way too much dirt dissing black women. The N-word takes Kendrick will cook his ass. Like I said, they would never fight. They would never battle. Let me see. Why y'all say fuck me for over 50 Cent? Yeah,
that's right. He did. Cam did say that Jim wanted to start fake beef.
Jimmy always wanted to start fake beef because he thinks it pays more money and it's entertaining. I can believe that. And 50's in it. 50 in the middle of it.
But hey, yo,
that's what he
like
do.
I said, Kim asked the question, 50 answered it. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we know 50's gonna be 50.
And if you know 50, it's basically the Art of War. So he say, oh wow, here's what's going on. Let me invite this dude over here to the show.
Dead ass.
He got and at the time, Jimmy had the biggest record.
Yeah.
And G Unit smoking hot. So that's how. I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but
yeah,
on a loyalty situation, Jim shouldn't have went over there.
So dead ass.
That was different. Right?
Like,
Adrian, I appreciate you
He's
being
like, fuck,
around
I'm
to the
getting
end. I
paid.
appreciate Adrian being here. Ahmad Evans in the building. Just a lot of people. We still over 100 people watching. We appreciate that immensely. Listen, the What Show every Wednesday night, unless it's Christmas or New Year's, we normally here. Or unless I just
we ain't.
Like
we on a
no shit.
One of us is on a vacation.
The summertime, we will be missing a couple nights, but I know we come on late. Sometimes we supposed to be here at 9:15 and start 9:30. We gonna be here regardless. We appreciate y'all watching, gang. Let me see if there's anything that I didn't get. The baby's a psychopath who kills people. Well, the dude did try to rob him in the Walmart.
Yeah, he did. Dude trying to rob him in the Walmart. The other dude trying to run up in his crib.
Yeah,
he's popping everything, moving.
Right? It is what it is.
I got cameras all around my crib, so
yeah,
He's like, yep.
Yeah. I had a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We will be back next week. Hopefully, we got some news that don't include Drake, but we had to discuss that shit tonight. Because it is what it is. Y'all want to say anything? TJ got an album ready to drop.
Wanna Be Rich is out right now, the video and the single, and I got the merch too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, damn, I should have put all that in the chat, but yeah, get at me though. TJ Soares 401 on all social media. Run through my social media. You see everything that you need to see. You know what I'm saying?
Next week I'm gonna get with these throughout the course of this week, guys. I want to get us more coordinated with what we got going on. I wanted some videos. We're gonna start playing them throughout the course of the show so people can see what's going on, what's coming up, what we already got going on. An artist named Flizz.
Flizz is on that Wanna Be Rich too, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yo, everything I do, go to flizzmusic.com, FLIZZ music.com. Check out there. You can link to mad stuff there.
And me, I am Challz Brown with that crazy ass Z. I did not keep it grown up. I put a Z on my shit. But Challz Brown, I got mad albums, mad things going on, and I'm about to drop a joint commercial. A surprise record I've got coming out called Blame Yourself. It's taking no prisoners. It's some hip hop shit.
Yo, Imperial said it needs new music. So listen, I wanna say something. Yo, I'm going through an Andre 3000 right now in my real life. Well, I might.
I might.
But I'm saying I'm going through an Andre 3000 to where. Like I've been putting together this album. You know, I do like at least a song a week, but I've done like mad joints, right? And I'm having trouble. Like, nah, this ain't gonna fit the album because I realized I fell into this soul vibe, right? A lot of my I got a video out called "How Cool Am I?" If you look up an artist named Flizz, "How Cool Am I?" That's the video I just dropped, right? And they're all I got like 10 songs in that lane. You see how that so. But I got some songs that are bust you in the face songs. So I promised that this album is gonna be hard.
Okay.
And so I'm like,
what's the name of it?
I'm gonna change the name of it. I did have a name, but I'm gonna change the name. But I'm having this Andre 3000 where I'm like, is this good enough or should I put this out? And I'm questioning. I think all the songs are fire, but I'm like, should this song fit this project? I don't want to oversoul it or nothing. There's gonna be nothing like overly pop or nothing like that on it. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to load this album and fire it out eventually.
All right.
But I think I need a few like hard, like you know.
By the way,
street
we have a project that we've been working on.
The What Show project. We got about how many songs we got so far? 6, 5, 6.
joints, fire, I think.
We got a crazy joint. We can't drop it to the summertime. So in the summertime, expect the What Show project. It's a lot of work coming out. We got some shows coming out.
Some joints today. I'm like, ooh.
We got some live podcasts we're gonna be doing. So listen, just stay tuned. We appreciate y'all watching. We'll be here next week.
She threw out me or something else.
No, I'm talking about something else. But listen, we got some merch. Make sure you get that the What Show merch, and we're gonna have some incentives for wearing that What Show merch next week. I'm gonna talk about that. We got at least 10 pages. We're gonna put you on every page, your ad and everything. Buy some What Show merch. Show us some love. We're gonna catch y'all on that flip side, gang.